And I believe we are live. We're going to give it a second to make sure it clicks over for all of you guys. Can you guys in the chat see us and hear us? We're almost ready to start the show. Ryan's tweeting out a link so that everybody can come and join us in the chat. But we can see Matt Black and Owen and Chris Wise in the chat. If you guys can see us, let us know.
Up, everybody. Going well?
It does look like it is up. So yeah, I think that we are ready to start the show. Ryan, if you want to hit the button.
Hit the button?
Hit the button.
It's the Other Stuff Show with the kids talking about other stuff. Yeah.
Love the jingle.
Yay!
It's a jingle.
Cut us off a little bit, but it'll do. It'll do.
That's all right. That's all right. It's the Other Stuff Show, guys. I'm always so excited for our biannual. I can't remember how we describe that because it's not every other year, but it's twice a year.
It's the same. That means the same thing, right?
I think so. I think it can mean
twice a week or every other week.
Well, bi-weekly is every other week, but bi-monthly. Oh no, semi-monthly is twice a month, but bi-monthly is every other month. Would semi-weekly?
What is every other month? What is every what is every
other month? I guess it would be bi-monthly.
Bi-monthly.
No. What is every other? We only do it like once every 2 years. What is that? Because that's a thing.
Bi-yearly.
I think it's
no.
biannual.
Isn't bi-yearly twice a year?
Biannually is twice a year.
Semi-yearly.
I trust Owen.
Yeah. Biannual.
I do trust
another. How long is Battle Beast gone for? If they say they're taking a 3-month break, you know what I mean? We're just going to end up doing the same thing.
Let's not do that. We don't need to do that again.
But yeah, if this is your first time tuning into the Other Stuff Show, this is the show. Since we always talk about Invincible and all the latest Invincible news and the show, this is our chance to just talk about all the other stuff that we are watching, whether that's movies and TV shows or the things we're playing and reading, like different video games, different books, different comics. And we like to make it fun where we do this like every 6 months or so, and we assign homework to each other. So we all each have completed our homework and are ready to talk about what we thought about what was assigned to us by other people. Then we're just going to have a nice big long discussion about the different stuff we're watching and playing, maybe get some ideas for what the next homework assignments might be for what we're going to suggest at the end of the show. So I'm very excited. I'm always eager to talk to you guys about this stuff. A lot of times we're just doing that before and after we record the Invincible podcast. So I'm glad that we get to do this live with everybody in the chat, so you guys can also suggest things that you loved in 2025. So we'll have more things to watch and talk about.
And get your phones out now. Get a note out now so you can start writing things down, because we do this every time. Halfway through, we're like, you know what? I got to go back and read the comments. What did that person suggest? Because you guys give us a lot of great stuff to watch and read and play through and everything as well. So that is what I'm doing right now.
That's a good call. So, I'll open up my note app as well. So who wants to go first to review their homework?
I'll go first. I'll go first reviewing homework because I have some fun ones to talk about. So Bill assigned me Paradise 1, which I had already started, I think, when we did the Other Stuff Show, because you told me in advance. You're like, this is going to be your homework. Start on it right now.
I mean, it's a very
thick book. Yeah, it's over there. But yeah, it was awesome. I still haven't read the second one yet. I took a break from it because it is a thicker book. And I was also waiting. I'm excited, Bill, to talk about this so you can tell me what you thought of the second book, because I know you started it at least. It's really great. Like it is one of the best, and most fast-paced sci-fi books I've read for as big as it is. The characters are really lovable. Like you really get attached to the characters, Rapscallion especially. It does a lot of really creative and inventive things for sci-fi. And it's not really, I think it's like advertised as sci-fi horror. I didn't really find the horror aspect of it that scary. I didn't think that it was. There were moments that were certainly unsettling. But yeah, super fast-paced read. Even though it is really thick, it doesn't really feel that way because it was. And the audiobook's great. That's how I listened to it, is through over summer break. I was listening to the audiobook as I would go on walks and runs and stuff like that. So yeah, really awesome. Highly recommend. How far into the sequel are you, Bill? Or did you finish the sequel?
I finished it. Yeah, I finished it.
What did you think of it?
So maybe we talked about it a little bit, but so it's called Revenant X, and it without giving anything else away, it is not as quickly paced as, because Paradise 1 is pretty much, it takes place over a space disaster and people trying to survive it, like minute to minute. So it's very like that. Remnant X is not like that. However, like the big story, like what the fuck moments happened a lot, especially the last 15% of the book.
Okay.
I'm very excited for the third one because it's going to be, it's a trilogy.
Is it not out yet?
It's not out yet, no.
Oh, okay. Okay.
What kind of sci-fi is this? Is this like fun alien Star Wars sci-fi, or is this like Expanse, like serious grounded sci-fi?
No.
It's like taking a alien takeover type of thing. Not necessarily that. When I say that, this is kind of my opinion of the book because I read it too. Is because it is that it's like alien takeover type thing, but that put this image in my mind of what I thought the book was going to be, and it wasn't that, which was a little disappointing, I think. But I still loved the book and like why the characters are what kind of make it. But I think that the things that it missed were those like holy shit moments that sounds like you might get more in the sequel.
Yeah, it's definitely, it's not, there are conceptually, I think, some things it kind of shares with The Expanse, but not in tone. It's, I think, a lot faster paced and less about like the politics of the world and more just about this like disaster and surviving it and the like very quick action heavy stuff. I would say. Yeah,
but
I really enjoyed
it. The rules that it establishes, like the way AI works and the way that like communication works between planets and spaceships, like is all very well thought out. So it's not just like and gravity just works on spaceships. It's not like just throwaway sci-fi. It's very, the world is well developed, I think, without being overly developed like The Expanse can be.
Yeah.
Owen in the chat asked if we've ever heard of Project Hail Mary.
Love it. We're counting down the days to the movie. We are counting down the days. Yeah.
My birthday weekend.
I think it's one of my favorite books. It's so good.
It really is. I want to go back and reread it, especially with the movie coming out. I think I'd like to go back.
So while we're on the, just really quick, Project Hail Mary, it's all one of our favorite books of all time. And my son's girlfriend, Maddie, she is a reader of like young adult stuff. And I was like, you know what? I think that you'll like Project Hail Mary. Give it a go because I think that it's accessible to everybody, including a 14-year-old girl. And when she started it, she was like, it's very sciencey and it's all sciencey. And then she finished it in 2 days. And she's like, holy shit. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, there's a turning point in that. That's just
It's so great. So my homework, that was the homework from Bill. TJ had me play DMC, the Devil May Cry reboot. I guess nobody.
Holy shit! What did you think?
I feel like we talked about it a little bit because this is one thing that like I didn't hide from you guys when I was playing it, and I told you about it. It rules. It was so much fun. Like, and it is very corny, and there are the like very much the B movie lines every time you take down one of these demons or whatever. But it was so much fun. Like the gameplay is super fun, getting the different like weapon and abilities and all that, and juggling characters around. Like it I think scratched an itch that I didn't know I had because I loved like the Force Unleashed games and a lot of games of that era that we don't really get, or I'm sure we do kind of get games like that now, but I just haven't played a ton of those since then. And it has like since playing it, I've talked to TJ a few times, have been like, where do I go from there if I kind of want to play more of it? And it really is, the answer seems to be, I kind of just need to play through the original trilogy, which, you know, so I probably will eventually do because I do have kind of a hankering for going back to a game like that.
The reason why I assigned specifically the reboot DMC is because it gives you everything that's great about Devil May Cry, but it gives it like culminated all into one. Like, for example, Devilbringer is something that you can do not until like Devil May Cry 4, which is one of my favorite things, but they replaced that with Dante's like chain thing. That's basically Devilbringer. So in DMC, how he can like chain onto something and pull himself up and then go to something else and pull things close to him and then fight it. Like, so much fun. It's just that's all it is. Like, it's good story and I like the story, but it's just fun.
Oh yeah.
DMC, what you played is the best gameplay, the tightest, I would say. Like using the triggers to switch between weapons really quick is incredible. Oh, look at all the love you're getting, Wyatt.
Yeah, thanks, Murad. I appreciate it. And yeah, thanks for stopping by and just saying what's up. I know we also saw a comment where, this one, somebody said, or Frank said, has anyone read the Red Rising book series? Just started book 3, amazing so far. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I have not read it though.
So I asked Bill about this. I didn't know you read it too, TJ. So one of my favorite board game designers really likes the series and actually made a board game around that series. And I actually have the board game. I haven't played it yet. But so I was always interested in the series. And Bill said that you guys didn't like it. I've heard good things though.
Yeah, it is not for me. It is.
I think it wasn't for any of us. Like, we have this little book club that we do, me, TJ, Liz, and Amanda. And all 4 of us did not like it. Yeah, struggled hard, which is so weird because it gets like praised like crazy. So
I love it.
The fact that not one of us liked it at all, like I think probably Liz liked it the most out of all of us.
Yeah.
It is very much. It seems very Hunger Games.
What if that's common of the first book, and it gets exponentially better from there?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, if anyone,
that's on a list along with, I know a lot of people love the Brandon Sanderson books. I've heard Mistborn and all of those. I hear those mentioned kind of in the same vein, which I think that I are ones that I want to dip my toe into eventually.
Chris, I own both versions of That's Not a Hat, and I've played it with these guys, and I drove especially Bill absolutely crazy.
And since playing
it's the worst board game I've ever played.
No, it's not. Since playing it with you guys, we bought a copy here.
Did you?
Home. And almost every holiday that we go to my parents' house, we make them play it because it's hilarious watching like my mom and dad try to remember what their cards are and then start yelling at each other. And
it turns so fast.
Oh, I love that game. Yeah. It's my favorite like quick party game to play.
Yep. I mean, it's the point of the game, but it is.
Yeah.
Awful.
Frank Manzella is saying that book 2 is more like Game of Thrones in space, and every book gets better. So maybe we'll continue. I mean, should we continue it? If
I might read.
Liz liked it. Liz just came over here and said that she liked it. I didn't really like it at all. I think that it had moments, but I'm not at all interested in continuing. So.
So my last bit of homework from Ryan, which was the biggest curveball.
Oh yeah,
was to build a Gundam.
Are we gonna see it? We haven't seen it.
So you haven't seen it yet. I haven't shared. No. I did in fact build a Gundam. Gundam. We're using that term loosely. I even texted Ryan. I was like, a model kit works like it's gonna be a big robot. Maybe not a Gundam brand because Gundam for a lot of people just means like model kits or whatever. So I was searching. I needed to find one that was cool. I cared a lot less about whether or not it was an entry-level one. Probably should have cared more about whether it was like an entry-level one. I was really just looking for ones that were cool. And what I found was a design it's a Kotobukiya I think is the company that made these. And it's a frame arms Shadow Tiger. But I picked this one because it is designed by Yoji Shinkawa, who is, if you're not familiar with who Yoji Shinkawa is, he's the guy who works with Kojima on all the Metal Gear.
I was gonna say, is that Metal Gear?
So it's not an actual Metal Gear, but it's like it's a mecha that looks like a Metal Gear. I have a video that I'm gonna upload to give a preview of it, and then I'll bring it over.
Oh, it already looks Metal Gear.
It's so Metal Gear, and I was so excited putting it together. Did a little bit of painting on it, a little bit of like weathering.
That is awesome.
Not a ton of paint. He's got a sword. He's got a gun. He's got a big old shoulder cannon, like a fucking Metal Gear railgun. So
it kind of looks like Sala. What's the big fucking thing from?
Sahelanthropus from Metal Gear Solid 5. Yeah, it is kind of like Metal Gear, but if he's just like a mecha dude. Yeah, very
great.
Dude, I had so much fun building it it took me about a week, I want to say. It was like Thanksgiving break that I started on it, and just kind of like going down the rabbit hole of like what kind of like tools do I need to use? What kind of filing stuff do I need to have? All of it just kind of snaps together once you do that. And then you can add more paint or stuff like that. It will not be the last like model kit that I make or build that I do, because it was so much fun. And now, especially because he's on my shelf, like he needs a friend. I find him a friend.
Was it like a puzzle for an action figure?
Kind of, yeah. It was a bit like advanced Lego, especially because like all of the instructions, none of it is in English. Oh yeah, this definitely shows the Metal Gear feel of it. The like artwork on the back of it is definitely Yoji Shinkawa's.
That's cool.
art. Like,
how many pieces does that
so
come
great.
in? Can you show us like page 1?
Yeah. So like this is what it looked like to start. And so like all of it in Japanese, but everything labeled really well. And it comes on the like, I'm going to get all the terms wrong, the risers or whatever, where it's all on a sheet that has a letter. So it's like, oh, I'm going to pick it off of this. I can find that piece, put it together. There were definitely those times like you have even with Lego where like you build something, you go, that one piece is backwards. I have to take this all apart and fix that. And there's a couple of little hiccups like that. But overall, those are like few and far between. And it was just like a daily thing where I'd be in here for like a couple hours and then I would come out to Nicole and be like, look at this leg. I made a leg. She'd be like, cool, very cool. Very sweet.
So why
awesome.
Yes,
would you consider doing like, because you can get a 3D print like what I do, and then those are also like puzzles, but then you also get the joy of painting it. This is what I'm working on right now.
Oh yeah.
Which I showed you guys a little bit.
Incredible.
But
so
are you interested in like painting something as well, or are you more interested in like the puzzle piece put together?
I didn't go crazy with the paint for this one because it's already like kind of the color that it's supposed to be, and I did a little bit of like light just weathering on it. Like if you look at I'm gonna put the video back on there. If you look at like the feet, you can tell it's a little scuffed up, like it's been a little worn.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, around the knees and stuff.
So there's I did a little bit of that in there, and that made it look just a little more realistic. So I'd like to do more of that. This was like and I've done some of that with like different props and stuff. Like when I was really big into like prop replica collecting, I remember doing some like painting and whatnot, which I really enjoy. This was just like, I think I spent so much time kind of learning the new things of like what kind of snippers to use and like how to sand things to get them like to where you don't really see the little the peg lines or whatever. So that was it was just really fun. And now knowing that I like have that experience doing it and the tools, like the idea of seeing that there's Death Stranding kits too of the different like ghost mechs that you can get, like, and I'm just gonna, it's very dangerous. It's very dangerous. Yeah. So much fun.
How much did that
cost?
I'm very glad. How much?
I think this was 75 or something like that. It was maybe 75, 80, something like that. And there's sets that were like much cheaper as well. Again, I was looking around and I had like a $20 Gundam in my cart for a while, or like a $40 one. And then I was looking at, they have a few Death Stranding kits that are out, but I think the Death Stranding kits like weren't going to come out until like late November. And I was like, I don't know if I can risk that, because then what if I can't build it by the time we're doing the other stuff show? And then this one, as soon as I saw it, and it's like designed by Yoji Shinkawa, I was like, well, I don't really care if it's hard to build. Like I'm getting that one now. Yeah. Nicole and I have been trying to figure out what to call him, because we were saying like Metal Gear Rex, Metal Gear Ray. So I was thinking, since he just looks like a dude, I'm gonna call him Metal Gear Ron. You know, so it fits with the R naming. But yeah, it was very fun to build.
I don't know if it's Ryan Reigns Supreme or Reigns Official or Rion asking if we've seen any of the Batman animated stuff and where. Yeah, has anyone watched Batman animated series or any Batman series in general? Yeah, in fact, part of my collection, I know you probably can't see it, but that's the Batmobile, and then up on the top shelf is all of the Batman Beyond stuff. So yeah, we're huge fans of that. I think it's all on HBO, but I don't know if it's streaming like how it is in Greece.
It looks, in Greece. I'm not sure.
I have a whole bookshelf too of Batman Beyond stuff and animated series. I have like a really cool like real Batarang, but the Batman Beyond one, like metal. Sick.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of the
Batman Mask of the Phantasm.
One of the little flaps on the Gundam did break like about an hour ago, and I had to super glue it back on because it's on a little peg, and I was like moving the arm, and it like snapped. I was like, "Oh no!" And so it is 100. It's no longer movable, but that's okay.
That feeling.
It is 100%. part of the fucking process. Like,
oh yeah,
that xenomorph that I'm working on is like an Easter bunny chocolate hollow. It's resin.
Yeah.
Dude, I dropped it and the leg shattered into many pieces. So I had my phone on the floor with the flashlight on so I could see all the little pieces to pick up, and I fucking had to glue that shit back together.
Dude, and some of the pieces later on in the build where it's like I'm building his hand and some of the fingers are individual because you have to have them for like different accessories, because he's got like 5 other accessories, different like weapons and stuff that you can use. And then Nicole says Wyatt just yells from the other room, "Help me super glue."
Were you?
Listen, I was trying to take cool pictures of it, and then it broke. It was an emergency.
Was this help me super glue, comma
Super
Nicole
glue was the verb,
or was this help me, comma super glue? Like you
help me super glue. You're my only hope. No, but there were moments that were like I lost a like finger off of one of the hands that was supposed to hold a certain accessory, and I was like, well, I don't think I'm going to use that accessory anyway, so because I can't find that finger wherever that just went. Like, it's such a tiny part. It was a very fun experience. I'm excited to build more in the future.
Awesome. I'm going to try it someday.
TJ,
I think I think
not finished.
Well, actually, that was TJ's homework. So yeah, we should transition maybe and have maybe TJ take over, because that was the last of my homework. Very happy with all my homework. Thank you for all the fun stuff I got to do. And since we have that question about Claire Obscure Expedition 33, TJ, why don't you take it away, since that was what I assigned you?
Yeah, so my homework from Wyatt was Act 1 of Expedition 33, which I did complete Act 1.
Spoilers. We may talk about spoilers here, just so
we don't need to talk no spoilers. No.
Okay,
there's definitely people in the chat who've not played it, and they should play it.
Yeah. I very much liked it. The story is very good, even though I have no fucking clue what's going on. But I understand that I'm not supposed to know what the fuck is going on.
But you do, and you will.
And I'm still enjoying it. Like, I'm still, even not knowing, I'm still enjoying what is happening, right? I like the fighting, all that stuff. The only thing that I will say, because again, like, you're going to yell at me because it's been like 2 weeks since I've played it. That doesn't mean I'm abandoning it. I'm going to go back to it. I am going to finish it. But the best way that I can compare it of how I like when it comes to like the motivation of turning on the game is last time we talked about Arkham Knight and the tank. And I love the tank. I love the mechanics of the tank. I love everything about the tank. But the only like frustration with that game is that they force you to use it in like every situation. And that's just kind of what the combat feels like to me. It's just every combat is the same. And I get it. That's the whole point of a turn-based game. It's just I don't love turn-based games to begin with. So that's the only thing I struggle on turning the game on, because I don't like, I'm not like, oh man, I can't wait to go into more matches. Or if I'm like running around a lot, like an area, big wide open area, trying to get to my next destination or do my side quest or whatnot. And there's all these like tiny little things floating around chasing me. And one catches me. I'm like, fuck, now I got to be in a 10-minute match. That's my only gripe though. Like everything else is great. The voice cast is incredible. The visuals are incredible. Like everything is great about it. And I'm definitely going to finish it. But another video game has taken over my life, which we will get to.
I can't be mad at you because I'm part of the problem of
you should be mad at him. You should be mad at him. Act 1 is great, but the fact, like TJ, the combat still evolves. Like it still evolves. For sure. There are things that you haven't done that change the way that the combat flows. And the one thing that I talk about, like Expedition 33, which we've talked about it in depth on this podcast, is like I feel like Final Fantasy games try to do a really complicated story and usually don't stick the landing. Like it's not really there. Claire Obscure went for it and it fucking nailed it. It like all the things that are like, I don't understand what's going on. It all makes so much sense in the best, most satisfying way ever.
I'll say
it
this.
even makes sense to the point where, like, if you go back and then re-experience parts of the beginning or elements of like why this character is able to do this ability, you suddenly have this like, oh my god, I can't believe that was in front of me this whole time and showing me like it really is one of the best stories I've experienced in a video game. Yeah.
So this game like broke the world, broke all these different like records and awards, and it's just like there's not like anything out there where this isn't the game of the year. Nothing. I don't see that yet. I don't get that yet. So I can only
understand. That's
so,
fair.
Right. So that's my point. Like, I know that it gets better. Like, you don't have to convince me. The world has convinced me. I know it gets better.
We recently did a podcast where we, did our 10 games that make us type thing. And I actually put Expedition 33 on it. And I loved the game. But TJ, if you don't get any enjoyment out of the turn-based combat, as much as it will change a little bit, I don't see that changing. I don't see you enjoying it later.
Yeah,
I will still do it.
Now. Like, and if you don't like the gameplay, I don't see you finishing this game. Like, flat out, I want you to.
I also think if that's the case and you really are feeling like this is a slog because now I'm in this match and it's going to take me 10 minutes, crank the difficulty all the way down. Like, crank it all the way down so that it is so that when you get into a fight, it's still, you're getting a couple of satisfying parries when somebody attacks, but you don't have to worry about this being a long slog to just get to the moment where you get to experience it. Yeah, I think that would be a good recommendation if you're not loving the combat. I do think that it can evolve in ways, and like I was kind of the same way, I think, around Act 1, where it was just kind of like so-so combat for me. And then by the end, where I'm going after like the optional bosses in the post game after the ending was already done, and I'm trying to just make the number go up bigger for this one attack by stacking different things. And like, I had a blast with it as I started to like learn more.
And it doesn't come fast. It really doesn't. Like, it takes some time to get into it, but once you start parrying and really like getting into it, I do think that you probably will start to enjoy it. Ryan, I'm kind of I'm in between you and like, I don't know. It could go either way.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So that was your first homework, TJ. What else?
My other homework,
I'm trying to remember what you had.
Was Bill gave me Spawn.
Volume 1.
Yeah.
Compendium.
Well, first you said compendium, and I was like, the fucking compendium, like 60 issues, and you were like, no, like the first like trade. So I read the first like 3 trades to kind of met you in the middle. Because I'm not reading like 60 issues, but I did read 25, which is it's the same length of the entire series of Wolfman. Okay. So I think I did. It was a lot. It was a fucking lot. And I liked it. I've always liked the character Spawn, so I'm glad that I did read it. You've told me of some things that happen. Like wait till you get to this. I never got to that. 25 issues in, I never got to certain things. It was very episodic where each issue was like a new story. But all those episodes did connect with one another, like in an underlining way. But it was very good. I do like, the character Spawn, and there's one issue I do want to talk about though. I don't know if you remember this single issue, but
I'll try.
One of the issues, I think it was like maybe issue 15. Spawn goes to the 7th circle of hell, where he finds all the superheroes. DC, Marvel, Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, X-Men. He finds all of them in the 7th circle of hell, and they're all like being tortured, and they're asking for his help. So they all give Spawn their superpowers, and Spawn becomes like God Spawn, but he's still not powerful enough to break them out. Then there's this other character that comes in, like Celeste, maybe, I forget his name, but he comes in and he is like taking Spawn like by the hand and like explaining to him that the reason why those characters are all in hell is because they were all characters that were written by writers and then sold to to like producers, right? And he said then he took Spawn like back to his home from when he was alive. He got to play with his unborn child. He got to play with his wife who he had lost years ago, and he was just so happy. And then this guy explained to Spawn that the reason why this is possible is because the person that writes you, Todd McFarlane, he loves you and he wants you to be happy. So that's why this is possible. And this is only possible because he didn't sell out and sell you to a publisher. I just thought that was a really fun issue.
So I don't know did you read it digitally or did you read it did you buy?
I bought the compendium on Kindle, the Kindle version. Yeah.
There are many different versions of the series of Spawn that you can read. And that is not an issue that was included in what I was reading.
Really?
No, from copyright reasons and stuff like that. There's issues involving a character, and Angela, I think it is, that are not in the compendium. So it just the story kind of skips around a little bit.
Is she an angel?
Yeah.
I read her too.
Yeah. Yeah. So you probably read a newer version that they were able to get the full thing, because I read this shit forever ago. But cool, glad you liked it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Ryan gave me on the streaming service Dropout, he gave me Game Changer.
That's right.
I've been here the whole time.
Yes. So he gave me the first season, which I watched. And I think it was 6 or 7 episodes. It wasn't for me. It was a little boring, a little repetitive, but you raved about it. And John, another friend of ours, lives for this show. So I wanted to do due diligence, because you guys told me wait,
I'm to give you some more episodes.
I did. So in order to do my due diligence, because you only gave me season 1, but even John said it gets better after season 1, as it goes. Crazy. So I looked up favorite episodes, and it does get significantly Ryan. I would borderline say that season 1 is bad. I would literally say it's bad.
But that's part of it, because for a couple of reasons. I wanted you to see look at what they started with and how they grew into this crazy thing, because they had an idea and they kept growing and growing. And then in later seasons, they reference some of the early ones or do repeats of those ones with twists on it and all that. Oh my God. So what's one that jumps to mind?
The standout one for sure is they're in this play and they have to ad lib the entire play, and it's a narration, and there's
musical.
The musical.
I showed Bill.
It's not even funny. Dude, it's just great. It's it's not even funny. It's just great. It's just so good how quick they are.
So good.
They on the spot make these the host will tell them what situation their characters are in, and then they have to just sing a song with a guy literally playing live with a piano on a keyboard next to them, and the songs that they come up with literally on the spot and ad lib as they're going could actually be songs. They were actually good songs.
They're great.
Yeah,
that one's so good. They did one that was an escape room.
Better.
The escape room. If you haven't watched that one, dude, oh my God, we've done escape rooms. Trust me, you would love it. You need to watch.
I feel like I've seen it. I don't know. I did watch a bunch of them. But
there's one where they're asked a question and the buzzers are hidden somewhere around the studio, maybe even outside the studio, and they're running around and trying to find where the buzzers are so they can buzz in and answer the question.
No, I didn't see that.
And sometimes the buzzer itself is a riddle and you have to solve the riddle to get to the buzzer. Dude, they're brilliant.
One of the early ones that I watched was the murder mystery one where the lights go out and then one of them is just laying on the floor dead. And
that was one season out
who killed. I love that one.
That was an early one, but it was still good.
Yeah,
I love that show. I can't wait for it to come back. I want more. The latest finale, what they did was insane. They did this whole secret episode thing that was that the host had no idea. It was insane. It's amazing stuff. Cool. Yeah. Glad you went back for more.
Yeah, it was good. I liked it.
Bill,
so Ryan, that was my homework.
Taking next homework.
I don't care. Go ahead. Yeah,
I'll take it. I was gonna say I just saw somebody mentioned Legion. So my homework from TJ.
What a great segue. So Ryan,
right?
you have to segue into my homework somehow.
Well, somebody's got to start putting yours up when I get towards my third one. Okay. So I watched season 1 of Legion, and I don't remember what it was. I feel like I watched it over the summer, and there was like San Diego Comic-Con, or there was a lot going on, because what ended up was I essentially watched the whole season twice, because I would watch episodes 1 and 2, and then all of a sudden, like, I got busy or something happened. So I'm like, shoot, I got to go back to this. So I'd watch 1 and 2 again. I did that for like all 10 episodes or whatever it was, 12. I don't remember what it was. It was like
such a mind fuck that you almost have to binge it.
Yes. And I wanted to, because I was like, I want to know where I want to get back into it. Some of the most creepy, like, effects and stuff like that with the Shadow King, which I knew was a character in the show. Come on. Something I didn't know about the show was that Aubrey Plaza was in it, and she is fantastic. She is the best part of the show. Reminded me a lot of like how she played Death in Agatha All Along. Like, she is a great character in this show. I need to watch season 2, because you gave me the homework because you know I like X-Men, and you said that's where some of the X-Men stuff happens.
No, I hate to say, but it's
3 was bad.
No, the opposite. So season 1 is good. Season 2, like people love season 2. Like Mike, our friend that suggested it to me, the reason why I watched it, he loves season 2. I thought season 2 got a little like, I mean, you might like it more than me, Ryan, because you like the mindfuck type stuff. I just think it got a little crazy for me. Season 3 is a masterpiece. It is a masterpiece season, and it is all the X-Men and how but it's the X-Men like in that world. By that director, those writers, like,
which I want, which is what I want to see. Because if you told me, if you didn't have high praise for this, I wouldn't continue, because it was good. I enjoyed it. I liked the some of that mindfucky kind of stuff, and it got crazy at times.
Mindfucky,
man. But man, the acting was distractingly bad at times, and I really had a problem with that, other than Aubrey Plaza. But it was a little distracting. It has what's his name, who's he's in the vampire show What We Do in the Shadows. He's the voice of the crab in Moana. He's
what is his
name?
The vampire movie version of that.
Flight of the Conchords.
Flight of the Conchords, which he's great in Flight of the Conchords.
He's in Legion.
But he's kind of plays a serious role, and it's just awkward. Like, there's a lot of awkward acting in it. But overall,
Chris Weiss said,
thank you.
He played a serious role in Avatar: Way of the Water and Avatar: Fire and Ashes. Serious-ish.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was the marine biologist guy.
I
was like, no, don't kill those whales. They're very smart.
Like yes. So yeah, I will continue. I will continue it eventually. Nice. And then I had from Wyatt, when you gave me Do a Power Bomb, I knew, I was like, okay, being a trade paperback, I want to read this in one sitting. I'm going to wait till closer to the other stuff show.
Yeah.
Flashback to like a week ago, and I'm like, oh God, I got to read that.
And you were texting me yesterday, I think, or day before yesterday. Yeah,
I could not find it online anywhere. It's like out of print right now. It's getting a new printing later this month. Like, that's too late. I need to read it now. And so I didn't read it.
So you didn't.
So I didn't do my So I had to get it online, which I'd prefer not to do digital when it's the same price. I want to physically hold it, but I did, and it's fine. Man, I mean, come on. I mean, this could be called the David Moore Johnson show. He doesn't miss. Teared up again. He just doesn't stop, man.
What?
Dude,
you guys talk about it, and I just don't get it. You know what?
You're getting real close to making me assign Murder Falcon to you. Okay?
You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to, because I won't read it otherwise. I will read Do or Powerbomb and Murder Falcon
and the first trade paperback of Transformers
and Wonder Woman. Whatever. I'll read all of those.
Beta Ray Bill.
The second TJ finishes Expedition 33.
Bet.
Yeah.
No problem.
Oh man, that's worth it. That's a win-win in 3 ways. You'll get all those.
Clip it.
Yeah. Yes. I will make a TikTok out of this, TJ. We'll make sure.
Wait, so I have to read all of those things? I have to read his whole body of work?
You made the rules. You made the rules.
What's the other one? We got Extremity.
Wonder Woman.
Extremity.
Extremity was good. It's not as top
No.
tier for me, at least, as the rest.
Wonder
of them.
Woman. That Earth.
I think the top 3 that Bill would have to read would be Murder Falcon, Power Bomb, and probably Transformers Volume 1, just because those moments.
No,
I haven't read Dead Earth.
He needs to read Wonder Woman Dead Earth. It is.
You guys talked about that shit, like, and you specifically said, Bill, like you have to read it
because Bill, you and I are the DC fans, and as a DC fan, even more so a Batman fan, you have to read this story. It's so good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Lewis says, "Wait, I have to stand by my word," says Bill.
Bill, 2026.
In what world?
So yeah, it was fantastic. It was fantastic. I mean, the first issue was like, oh, this is good. And then I was like, wait a minute, is it this kind of story? And I don't want to say too much because I went in, all I knew was it was wrestling themed. Yep. That was it. So
that's all you need to know.
So when the turn happens at the end of issue 1, I'm like, oh, so it's like that. And then there's a twist at the end of issue 2. I had to send Wyatt. I would have loved to have kept it till now, but I had to send Wyatt the image of that twist and say, oh my God, like how awesome. And it was so well done. And man, I loved it.
Yeah, he does twists really well. He does endings really well, where he just really pulls on your heartstrings. Yeah. And I know you're still finishing your homework. I'm going to quickly throw in here so it doesn't take up too much time. I read Better Ray Bill as a little bit of like extra credit because you had mentioned it on our last time when we were talking about all these. I read it like a week ago. It's only 5 issues. I kind of wish that it was like 8 to 10 issues. I wanted a little bit more time to like flesh out certain things, but God, it rocked. And like a little bit of mild spoilers, but there's a big legendary sword that he's got to go get, and
of course you fucking
you know what I mean?
You all over the place when he pulled.
I was immediately just like, oh yeah, this is great. I like this. That's all you have to do. Writers out there, put in a legendary sword that is like has some kind of mythical quality. I'm in.
As soon as there were like hook references, I had to give it to TJ. I'm like, you need to read this. And it
was incredible. It's
hook,
so
hook,
great.
like Robin Williams, Steven Spielberg.
Yes. Dude, I'm telling you, it's
so good.
Yeah. And then my homework from Bill was, oh no, what was it? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
Oh no.
Oh, was it Dungeon Crawler Carl?
Yes, I think it was.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it was.
And I did that I did that. I want to say right after the other show, so it's been a while. Did audiobook, read the first one, and I wanted to like it more. It was I've sat on it for a while. I think I did myself a disservice by listening to the audiobook. I could not get past the narrator.
People rave about the audiobook.
I'm sorry. I couldn't get the actor out of my head. The Bill, you know who I'm talking about. What's his name?
Patrick.
Yep.
What's his name?
Joe from Family Guy.
Patrick Warburton.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's him that does it.
No.
He sounds like it.
No, he sounds identical to that. So when it's that guy playing like this 20-something kid, and it's very, I don't mean to say cringy, but it's a little cringy at times. It's really edgy and so it's that voice being kind of edgy, and I was like, I can't get past this. So it felt as somebody who read and enjoyed the Percy Jackson books, it felt like a Percy Jackson book for a couple years older and being like, oh my God, they're talking about boobs. Like, it felt a little too edgy for me.
All right.
I don't know.
Let me just tell you.
I love dungeon crawling. I love that. And video games, board games, like I like the theme a lot. I wanted to like it more than I did.
All right. All right. So
I agree.
Let me interject. Totally agree with you, Ryan. He was doing a Patrick Warburton impression pretty much, but this guy literally does hundreds of voices, and they were all different, and the characters just compound and stack, and new characters are like 7 books in introduced, and they're completely different from the same voice actor. He hates listening to the first 2 books because he knows that it wasn't the voice that he wanted to do. He originally thought like that's kind of what the character was going to be like. I'm listening to book 6, spoilers. I'm listening to book 6. I'm not going to spoil story. But Carl's dad comes back into the story as like a memory. And I'm listening to this and I'm like, that sounds a lot like Kronk. That sounds a lot like Patrick Warburton. But Carl does not sound like that anymore. He sounds like a little bit.
And
they literally brought him in to play Carl's dad as a fucking joke 6 books
about
in, dude.
Yeah. I remember doing the other stuff show and talking about my first thoughts about the first book in The Expanse. And one of my things was I didn't like the narration. I didn't like the tone, the cadence. Like it just felt like it was kind of putting me to sleep. It felt too pretentious.
It's very hard to switch narrators to a different audiobook. Yeah.
But not even that, but like I wasn't used to that. And that narrator was the same narrator through the entire series, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Which I have now finished. I have finished the entire Expanse series and loved it. That, you know what I mean? Like I looked forward to listening to those books after a while.
Yeah.
And so maybe it was just a rough start, but I did listen to the whole thing and, you know, we'll see where it goes from there. So that
Bill
brings us to Bill.
We gotta think of a way to transition. Like I bet Bill had some pretty magical homework that he had to do.
Well,
I would guess.
No, none of us have, as far as I know, listened to the audiobooks for Harry Potter.
You didn't see my comment?
Yeah, I was going to say there's a comment just below that from Invincible TJ.
Just believe.
I just went to the first one, so I didn't scroll.
I'm halfway through.
Oh, you are?
The first one. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I like it. I mean, I read all the original books, but
fuck my homework. Go on, TJ.
Add more to it. Hey, you brought it up. But speaking of magic, bitch,
Ryan did that 4 times ago. 4 times.
Well, I brought it back. Do you need Ryan to be the one to do it for you, Bill? Does Ryan go for it?
You know, just like a fucking blue player to talk like that.
Oh man, if I knew what other homework you'd have, I would segue into a different
one
right now, and that would have been really funny. But I have no idea what else.
I'm going to save that. I'm going to save that for last. So my homework from Wyatt was Katana Zero.
Yes, we have not talked about this at all, so I'm excited to hear what you thought.
It was the first thing I did as well. Like we got off the podcast, and because I love video games and something that I've never heard of before, and it was a ton of fucking fun.
Yeah.
Ryan, it reminded me only in tone of Hotline Miami. Like,
oh really?
Something about it reminded me of Hotline Miami.
Really?
But
it's the synthy soundtrack. It's a very fast-paced, action system. Even though it's a different perspective, it's not top down.
Yeah, it's a side scroller. You're like this assassin that goes through. You can control time. You can speed up time. It was a lot of fun. It's challenging. It's definitely challenging, but it is very rewarding. I did not beat it. I have to go back to it because I don't know, because I started it so long ago, but it was so much fun.
Is it long?
I don't think it's super long.
No.
It's probably 12-ish hours if I had to guess. I could Google it.
Which is a long game for a side scroller.
Yeah.
To put it in perspective, that's how long like The Last of Us is. It's 12 hours.
Oh, it says 4 to 6 hours. Wait, no, never mind.
That's probably more accurate.
Yeah, it says 4.5 hours, probably more if you do everything. But yeah, it's just very it has even has a parry mechanic in it that was so satisfying to me of being able to block projectiles. There's a dash mechanic that lets you get through things when there's laser gates. It's such a fun and such a tight gameplay.
It's on the list. It's on the list.
I don't think it's on PlayStation or Xbox. I think it's only PC and Switch. So I think you'll have to play it on Switch. Unless you steal Bill's Steam Deck.
Again. And then TJ gave me Common Side Effects, which I didn't know what to think about. Is that the same animators of Scavenger's Reign?
Scavenger's Reign, yep.
Okay, all right. Scavenger's Reign, I watched like I did the bill. I watched like 3, maybe 4 episodes, and I thought the animation was great, but I couldn't get into. There was no depth. There was no like. I wasn't other than that panda monkey thing. You know what I mean? That kind of whatever.
It's about Scavenger's Reign is about how weird that planet is. Kind of.
Common side effects.
So good.
Holy fucking shit! Common side effects. Like,
wait, you were talking about Scavenger's Reign you couldn't get into?
Yeah.
I thought you were saying common side effects you couldn't.
Common
Scavenger's
side
Reign is
effects.
Incredible. Really?
I was.
Bill, I agree about Scavenger's Reign.
Yeah,
I watched the whole thing and I liked it, but I don't. It's just not for me.
Ryan, there are very different kinds of shows.
Yes.
There are very different kinds of shows, but trust me, like if you watch Common Side Effects, it is more plot driven and character driven, I think, than Scavenger's Reign is. Where Scavenger's Reign is, I think, more experimental and like you're experiencing the world. This is very much like a Breaking Bad. Like it is you're latching onto these characters in crazy situations.
Yeah,
it's so Breaking Bad.
So it is funny, but then it just goes like it fucking go like there was my jaw was on the floor. I was like, the fuck? And there's kind of a what's the word I'm looking for? The mushroom, you know, that they're that I thought that it was gonna be I'm not gonna get into spoilers. I thought that it was gonna be very slow paced, but when shit ramps up, it just keeps going and escalating and getting worse and getting and just TJ, fucking great. Fucking 10 out of 10.
Nice.
Fucking fantastic. I loved it. I told Liz, she was watching it a little bit. She's like, what is this? I cannot get past the animation. I'm like, you know what? I don't even see it anymore. I think it's
I actually
perfect.
like it now. I like it.
I do too. That's what I mean. I thought it was so weird.
Yeah.
They're little hands and big heads, but it was I don't know what it is. It's goofy, but it's really serious.
The detective dancing. Oh my god, that GIF lives rent free in my head.
Yeah,
I love it.
Drop your
the
body
main character. When you see the main character Marshall in like promotion, and he's got the open shirt and he's fat and the hat on, he just looks annoying, but he's fucking awesome. He's my favorite character in the show.
So good.
He's so good.
I just feel like
we can't wait for season 2 of that show.
We're going to be
getting a season 2.
We're talking about so many things in the other stuff show, but if you have not watched it, like I just feel like everyone needs to see it. Everyone needs to watch it. It's so good. And like Bill said, it might start out a little slow, but like I think it's only 8 or 10 episodes.
10 episodes.
And it
10,
but like Bill said, it's just ramped and it's so good. It's so
and
good.
there's not
HBO.
Yeah, there is not a minute of drag. There is not a minute of drag. Everything that goes on in that show in the 23-25 minute runtime is I'm just like that. And Chris. So Chris Wise says Common Side Effects was such a great window into every perspective. TJ, do you remember when I talked to you a little bit about it? And I'm like, I really liked how like the FBI agents, like they're still like doing their job, but they're also real people that just act normal, but they're still doing their job. The pharmaceutical. I literally fucking said the same thing, Chris. Like all the characters, they weren't like the one-dimensional things that you get in a movie where like I'm an FBI agent, I do one thing. It's like
they're not playing the role of the cop. They're playing the role of a person who is a cop.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's a good
fucking
point.
Right.
Good point.
Exactly right. So good.
And I think that's what is so fun about that show is that all the stuff you're talking about sounds like you're talking about a prestige HBO drama. And then you look at it and it's tiny hands and giant heads. And it's like this silly art style that the juxtaposition of that just works really well for me. Like it is this very serious show that can be kind of funny at times. Yeah. It's so much better than it should be, really. Like crazy.
How do you write women so well? Think of a man.
I take a man,
reason and accountability.
It's not TJ's actual thoughts. It's as good as it gets. Don't worry.
My thoughts aren't as good as it gets. It's the movie as good as it gets. Very good movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Good correction. Yeah.
Yeah. It's on my list.
All right. Should we dig it? Oh yeah, there's one more thing. It's gear up because this is going to be the next hour of the podcast.
Ryan's homework for me was to play Magic the Gathering.
Can I just intro just a little bit here? So
yeah,
you got shortly after the last other stuff show, you got the intro box, which is
beginner
comes with a
box
few
for
the
foundation.
beginner box for foundations. Thank you. You know exactly what it's called. That's a hint. And you brought it over, taught you the basics how to play, and we did like 1 or 2 matches, and then afterwards you literally were like, so I'm done with my homework, right? And I was like, yeah. I mean, part of it was I really hoped we would go to like a pre-release or something. It's like, okay, yeah. Months go by. I go to San Diego Comic-Con.
Gonna bring this up just real quick before we get into the next part of Bill's story, that Nicole wants everyone to remember that Bill did make fun of her for liking Magic the Gathering during the last other stuff show. So
if I can just tack onto this
context here.
Ryan and I have been playing Magic since we were like
just casually,
the past like 20 years. Not like every couple of years we'll get back into it, but every time Bill has like roasted us and called us and did like the geek, you want to play Magic the Gathering, just like you did with Nicole. So
I went to San Diego, and that's where they had the Spider-Man pre release type thing, where hung out with Mitch in the chat, and we got some of the starter decks, to learn to play, and I brought those back. Brought some back for the guys and gave those. And I don't know if what happened next was you playing with Riker more or what, but take it from there.
So the reason why you wanted me to get into it was because Edge of Eternity was coming out, or had just came out, and you knew that I like spaceships and space and stuff. And
my box.
We played Spider-Man.
And
a little bit,
Spider-Man pre-release, right?
We played it before the pre-release, and then you were like, "Bill, you got to come to a pre-release." And I was like, I remember I called you the day before, and I'm
you're right.
I don't know if I can do this, man. I have anxiety. Like, I'm not good. I don't understand about. Not yet, Lewis. Almost. We're almost there for Avatar. So we went and.
You were nervous. You did not it was like a serious call. He's like, listen, I don't know if I want to do this. It
was intense because I have anxiety. Like, I'm a high functioning anxiety ridden person. So I just get in my head, but I went, I loved it. I took Riker. So I taught Riker how to play. And just most recently, the most recent Magic thing that happened was me, Ryan, TJ, and Riker played about 3.5 hours of Commander, and I played with just a pre-con, and my son Riker, I think, likes Magic more than anybody here. I don't know what it is about him, but he spent all of Christmas Day building 2 different Avatar Commander decks, and he's still tweaking them and building them, and he's teaching Ryan stuff about Magic now. And he just beat Ryan for the first time in, was it just Jump Starts, or was it? Oh no, it was with pre-release decks. It was with decks that we built from Avatar. Yeah. And he played it very cool. He's like, "Oh, Ryan, cool. This is the first time I beat you." But on the drive home, he was like, "Dad, oh my God, I can't believe I beat Ryan. It was incredible." And
dude, I love that. It's funny because I'm not that good, just because I taught you guys. And yeah, like TJ said, we've been playing it for a long time. But what's great about Magic is that every set adds new things, and especially with pre-release, it's like, yeah, you made what you could with those 6 packs, and you beat me. You're doing the right thing,
Yeah. Magic the Gathering changed my life in a way that I'm not kidding. I really am not kidding, because my 14-year-old son and he does baseball, sports. We like movies and stuff like that, but this is something that we do together, as friends. And he came and cool. The 4 of us hanging out and playing it in your basement, Ryan, was he just felt like one of the guys, and it was
really
incredible.
Was the first time. It was weird. It was kind of that moment of
he's not a kid.
I have memories of you holding him as an infant in my basement, jokingly playing beer pong with him.
Yeah. What Nicole?
Crazy.
Nicole is saying that she's gonna cry. Seriously, I talked to Liz about this and kind of get teary, and I'm I'm so happy that I have this thing with my son that's not Riker, come watch this movie, and he's like, "Oh, okay, Dad, whatever." He's like, Dad, you want to play Magic? I'm like, fuck yeah, let's play. It's great. I love it.
That's awesome. It really is like even the text that you have sent to all of us about you encouraging me to build a deck and stuff like that, and the lack of video game playing that you've been doing because you're doing so much Magic stuff. I think it's the most we've ever seen any of the homework assignments truly like infect the person and like take
and
over
everyone around you. How many people have you taught Magic?
Me and Liz had a date night last night, and we played Magic.
I love that so much.
Other like Riker's friends, people from like coworkers, Amanda, your dad.
Oh yeah, I taught Amanda, Mason, Amanda's son, my dad. Oh yeah, my dad. I taught my dad how to play Magic.
Incredible.
And we were playing it, and my dad was just sitting next to us, and he has a very like analytical mind, and he's just like, I think I understand this. And then he just picked it up right away. It was so fun. Yeah. And that is a blanket that I was gifted. It's the Black Lotus card.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. Yeah, but it's the whole. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I'll hold it up. And then we'll move on from Magic.
Can you? So yeah, we did play a ton of the very cool. We did play nice. Yes.
So cool.
So we have played a bunch of the Avatar set. The Avatar set was a ton of fun. We did pre-release for that, and we've gotten a ton of the cards for that, and looking forward to playing more of those.
We'll move on from it, but I just want to say that Avatar, like, I think for me saved Magic, because I liked Magic the Gathering, but out of like the 3 or 4 TCG games that I play, it's probably my least favorite. But Avatar, the new abilities that they brought in are so like smart and so cinematic, and they just work. Is like how to firebend and airbend, and it's just they did such a good job with that set. So yeah, we're all pretty deeply back
Avatar.
Into
it doesn't. I think I've said this before between the 4 of us, but Avatar. Magic the Gathering Avatar does not feel like Magic the Gathering. It feels like an Avatar game. Like it was, it's made for it. It's so good.
Yeah, they did such a good job with it, and I'm looking forward to the other different ways to play. Like we just now starting to open the door into Commander and all of that. So fun stuff.
All right, an hour down, and we're done with our homework.
Okay, I mean, we've talked. I like how we were able to like drop in things here and there. Yeah. Like, oh, well, you're bringing up that. Like,
do we want to? So we can start just getting into the things that we're currently obsessed with. TJ, Bill just talked a lot. Do you want to take the floor with what you and I have been so obsessed with?
So Wyatt and I are going to share one right here. So we're going to talk about the new game, Arc Raiders, and that's why I've procrastinated a little bit on Expedition, which I will get back to. But literally anytime that my PlayStation is on over the past couple of weeks, I've been raiding arcs and looking for loot. So Wyatt started playing the game and like reached out to, a couple of us, and I downloaded it. It was $40. I was like, I'll try it out. Our friend Matt got really into the game with Wyatt too. And then I would just jump in just to like only to play with Wyatt and Matt, and that's it. And I didn't really fall in love with it the way they did. I just kind of like ran around with them, asked questions. How do I do this, that? It took me a while to like get into it because it is kind of a linear game, but like, I can't even say why, where, or when, but it just grabbed me. It fucking grabbed me.
To set the stage for people who've maybe not played it or are not as familiar with it, it is the first extraction shooter in that genre that has come to consoles really in this way. I'm sure there have been some, but it's the first one that's really blowing up. And really what that means is that you drop into these 30-minute matches, whatever gear you have, if you die, you lose all that gear. And as you like go into the match, you're looting, you're trying to collect things so you can build more gear back at your, main base or whatever. There are robots there that you're fighting that are just like, enemies that the game is creating. And the great thing about a lot of the enemies, they all like work in physics in the game. There are no like canned animation. So when you shoot one thruster off of a drone, it tumbles that way and then self-corrects, so it keeps coming after you, and you have to get a second one for it to fall. The big robots that leap at you are like, their legs are flailing and they land weird because it's all like physics-based. But in addition to the robots, there are other people that you can run into.
And this is what makes the game
in the session. and there is proximity chat. So as we're all talking to each other in chat, but as you get close to people, you can hit a button so that they can now hear your chat. So this is created more so than any game I have played. I feel like I'm truly role playing in this game, because whether we talk about it or not, when we get into a match and it's the three of us and then we see 3 other players run by and they haven't seen us yet, we all have a moment where we go, what are we going to do?
Are we going to kill them?
Are we going to kill them? Or are we going to say, hey, we're friendly, let's team up and go fight somebody else? And sometimes we go into a match and we're like, hey, let's be friendly, let's team up, we're just trying to get quest done. And then other times we get screwed over 3 times in a row and we all are in the lobby going, we're going in and we're shooting on site and we're taking
it. So like there are moments where like it's very nerve-wracking, because you'll meet up with somebody and immediately everybody is like, are you good? Are you friendly? Are you friendly? Are you cool? I'm just doing quests, man. I don't have anything. Are you cool? And they could be like, yeah, man, we're cool. And then you're running down the hall with them to go do a quest, and then they could shoot you in the back and take everything that you have. And you could like build, literally today, Wyatt and I spent like 20 fucking minutes in the lobby just building like what we were going to take in. And we took in like this thing, not to even fight people, but just to take down like this queen, like this CPU. And people came up from behind us, and rather than help us take down this huge thing that we all could have shared the loot, they just killed us because we were easy targets, because we weren't focused on them. And it gets me so mad. However, don't want to go on about this. However, Wyatt and I have prepared something for you guys.
We do. We have a clip that TJ recorded from his POV
from
one of the matches. It's like 2 minutes long, but it highlights some of the funny moments that we've had using proxy chat when we get into fights with other people. For context, this was on a map where it is very PvP heavy. People are going to attack you. If you're in a squad on this map, it's kind of like shoot on sight. Matt was playing with us and he got downed. He got killed by somebody else. And so it's just me and TJ alive in this situation. And I'm going to play a clip here that I also added some captions on here to give you some context.
This is from my perspective. And this is like Wyatt said, this is right after Matt went down. Matt actually ran ahead a little bit, and then there were some campers that took him out, and Matt was like, yo, they're right over there. Go kill them.
Yeah.
Go for it. So watch.
Yes, in that room, I think.
I just shot one of them.
Yep, there's 3 of them in there.
That was like, oh, Mark.
Yep, there's 3 of them.
I see him. I think I got one of them.
Okay. Heal up. Shield up.
Fuck.
So TJ's fighting.
Oh shit!
I'm out there fighting.
Oh, I got one of the guys with my pickaxe. Oh, I got the second guy.
Is there friendly fire in there?
Oh, TJ got me. He's the last one. He's right here.
I know, I'm
by the door.
My friend's gonna kill you, just so you know. He's the best shot in all of Toronto. You ever hear of TJ from the Invincible podcast? That's him. He's gonna kill you.
Wyatt, come my way. Come my way.
Yeah, I'm backing up. He's healing his friend too, though. Oh! It looks like he got third-partied. Somebody else shot him.
Don't shoot.
TJ, I'm back here. You can res me if
I
you
got
want.
one. I got one down.
Nice.
Shit, no.
I'm behind you. I'm back.
Coming in. I'm reloading.
Yeah. Just fight. I don't want you to die because you're resing me. Fuck him up.
What did we tell you, bro? What did we even? We told you.
I told you TJ from the Invincible podcast was going to take you out, and you still ran in here.
Like and subscribe, bitch.
Best match ever.
So that is Arc Raiders. You know, we've had so many moments like that where we get on prox chat. Even when we lose, I immediately get on prox chat and be like, listen. What if you revived me and we became friends? And I start bargaining with them just for my own entertainment. It doesn't ever work, but sometimes, you know, one day maybe it will. it's such a fun game, like just for those moments, like regardless of the progression of leveling your character up, getting different weapons, those moments, like we have had so many nights where me and Matt and TJ are just laughing our asses off because of interactions like that. It's so much fun.
It's just, you got to accept the fact that there is absolutely no point to the game whatsoever. There's no ending. There's no, it's just.
I know Wyatt, as a fellow Destiny, former player, like it's like the same reason, like raiding. It's just like hanging out with friends, min-maxing all your gear, going in there for loot, trying to figure all that out, but then add the whole Walking Dead aspect on top of it, that like there might be people trying to kill you in the proxy chat thing. I get that. Like that.
Yeah, it's an adjustment to like get used to, okay, if I take this really good gun into the match, I might lose it and I might never get it again. And then I'll have to use some crappier guns and eventually get a cool one and eventually use it, and you lose out on all of your stuff. But like once you, that's part of what adds the stakes to it too, right? Like when I remember playing like battle royales for the first time, the reason it's so tense is because that if you get knocked out, you're out of this match and you have to like start all over. And that just kind of adds some tension to it. Because again, there's like, and the journey that I think all three of us have gone on, like the first time me and TJ killed somebody who was not attacking us, Matt was so disappointed in us. He was acting like he was the holier than thou. He would never do anything like that. And then like 2 sessions later, he logs on. He goes, I was playing by myself all night last night and everybody just kept killing me. And he was running off like Shane from The Walking Dead, where we had to be like, Matt, don't kill those people. Stop. You need to stop.
It was completely different. He's like, I'm a broken man. I just want to kill everybody.
To the point where after we logged off, Nicole was like, he's okay, right? He was just talking about the game. I was like, yeah, he's okay. He's fine. Oh, it's such a fun game, and it's been one of those ones that I've just sunk hours into because of that. Because then on the flip side of like fighting other people, a lot of times when you're playing in solos, if you're just playing by yourself, people kind of know that if you're playing solos, you're not really trying to fight other people. And so you'll run into somebody else, and somebody might be like, hey, I found this blueprint. I already have it. Do you want this? And they'll drop you a free item. You're like, oh, thanks so much. And you like team up with them.
There's camaraderie. That's cool.
Like 80 hours into the game, I've just now tried to start taking on the like giant robots that are like Shadow of the Colossus style mech ones, because we're just now getting to the point where we're getting some weapons that might be able to do that. And it's such a blast. Like when you get into a lobby where it is you teamed up with like 10 other people who could kill you at any moment, but you're all working together is really cool. And it's just different than any game that I've really played before. And it's been such a fun experience to do that. Yeah.
It's good.
Good
Ryan,
game.
do you want to take one?
Well, it's been a while since Wyatt. I mean, Wyatt, you did homework first. You want to go? I mean, I guess
I just rambled about Arc Raiders.
Then is it time? Do you want? I mean, this is kind of all of us. Do you want to talk about Stranger Things?
Oh, because it's not me. I have not watched Stranger Things.
Have you watched?
I do want to hear your guys' perspective.
I watched
season 1 and then like the first few of season 2 when it came out, but then I have not come back since then.
So, Stranger Things, I think we can be rather quick on this because it's not, it doesn't like define who we are. I think that it was a good ending. I think that the first half that was released set the bar a little bit too high for me. I think that it really like crushed the first 4 episodes that came out. The second batch was okay, and then the finale was good. That's where I would give it like a 7 out of 10.
That's weird.
And that's only because sorry, and then I'll let you go. And it's only because the bar was set very high with other shows that I watched that I cannot wait to talk about.
I actually felt kind of the opposite of the last season. I agree that like season 4 was the best of the show. It like crushed it. Season 5, though, I thought it started out not very good, but then it progressively got better. And I thought the finale, I thought they nailed it. I thought they did a very good job. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. And there's a lot of holes that people are talking about. What about this? And what happened with this? And it's like, of course, but I thought they did a very good job. I thought it was predictable, and it kind of was, but they still did it in a cool way.
I feel like every season of Stranger Things since the first season 27 years ago, it has felt like I don't remember anything, or I don't care that much. Even this final season, I was like, I mean, yeah, I'll probably watch it, right? Yeah. And then by the end of every season, I'm like, yeah, this show's fun. It's just dumb fun. Halfway through the season, I'm like, what is this doing? And then by the end, I'm like, oh, duh, it's just dumb fun. This, I can say the I word. Invincible had a very good epilogue, very good ending that like did something really right. I am a sucker for really good endings and epilogues and things like that. And this show nailed that in a way that I was shocked at how well it did.
Yeah.
Like almost tearing up. Like I was like, oh, they kind of they stayed true to this and that. And I was so happy with what they did with the very end of it that I'm like, you know what? It was all worth it. This was great.
So that's why I think that's part of the problem, though, is because it almost seemed like they knew that they wanted to do that, but they didn't really know how to do the rest of it.
Yeah, I know.
Finale.
Which is why people saying that some stuff was rushed. I don't care about that stuff. That's the stuff that I forget about from season to season. The way it ended, though, is the stuff that will stick with me long after. You know what I mean? Like that stuff was so well done.
But it stops it from being like a perfect show.
Yeah.
Like,
yes.
I feel like Breaking Bad and the ending of Breaking Bad is an example of like how to do a show right and how you can like nail the ending. But it's hard. And me and TJ were talking about this because we watched the finale together, and I was like, you know what? It's hard to end a show. It's hard to end a show that is like so vast like that.
High expectations.
Just like sweat the small stuff. Sweat the small stuff. Enjoy what they did well, and just forgive them for what they couldn't do well because it was such a huge fucking undertaking.
Yeah.
7 out of 10.
So yeah, I was totally happy with it.
Can I talk about a show that may be someone's homework? I'm not too sure.
Don't spoil anything.
I'm not going to. Ryan, get back here. Son of a bitch. This is live, man. We can't edit this.
He had to stand up. He's getting a beverage.
The best thing that I have seen on TV. I can't even remember the last time. Welcome to Derry. Fucking straight A's. Like, have you guys all? TJ, you watched it. Ryan and Wyatt, you guys have not. I fucking love this show. I think that it was fucking phenomenal.
Bye, Mitch.
We don't have to spend a ton of time about this, but like, Bill, just touch on what makes it good. What makes it different than any other show?
Okay, all right.
You've mentioned one thing. Can I tell you something real quick? I grew up, like my dad was a huge Stephen King fan. So I grew up like around Stephen King books and like all those things.
This is for you, dude.
And I have read the Dark Tower series. Bill, do you know what the cool premise of the Dark Tower series is?
Isn't the Dark Tower?
It's that it connects all of the Stephen King books.
Dude,
I know.
This show did what that did.
I know.
This show is as much of a Shining and Doctor Sleep fucking show than it is about Pennywise. It's fucking crazy. None of it felt forced. None of it felt like over exposition. All of it just fell into place. I'm like, how are they doing this? Like, the directing was amazing. The acting was incredible. Fucking incredible.
It's not just The Shining and Dr. Sleep, though. They talk about like, don't fuck up or we'll send you to Shawshank Prison. Like Shawshank, it's Stephen King. There are nods to what is it? The Stephen King vampire book.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why am I?
I don't know.
I can't believe I'm drawing a blank.
Salem's Lot. Salem's Lot.
Yeah. There's things to that. Like any Stephen King horror book, it's all considered to be in universe.
Yeah, I think Stephen King
so smart.
Really likes that concept because again, he did it for Dark Tower, and now he's kind of doing it again with what's going on with this. So I think he just really loves. I mean, it's smart. It increases all of the, all of your properties at once. Like now you're talking about those things that you might not have talked about before. Yeah. No, it's smart.
And Bill Skarsgård as Pennywise.
How much of a horror is it?
It's
as much as the movies.
As much as the movies. I would say
not much.
I would say there are chunks of it that are like, ooh, that was scary. But I mean, does Pennywise walking down a hallway in the dark scare you? Or can you understand why that would be creepy to a child?
Yes.
Bill's wife is wildly terrified of clowns, and she watched the whole show. So
okay,
she was uneasy about doing it.
I'm not even concerned about Pennywise. I just mean in general horror.
Yeah.
Ryan, did you like Dr. Sleep?
Yeah, we've talked about it. It has some super disturbing parts.
Same. I feel like it is tonally closer to Dr. Sleep than it is to.
There are not nods.
There you know me. I don't want to. The things that I don't care about or care for are like Paranormal Activity, Haunting a Hill House, or whatever.
No,
like,
it's not. It's not that.
Like is the stuff that like when you can't sleep at night, and it's like, did I have to like? Did I hear something? Do I have to check out my windows? That's what I don't want to watch.
TJ, what were you gonna say? Because I feel like it's.
I was gonna say that there are not like nods to The Shining and Dr. Sleep, like Halloran. The character in The Shining that teaches the little boy how to use The Shining, he's a main character of it. Welcome to Derry. Like it's not nods to it. It's just it's what it is. Like it's a Shining show.
Straight up there are things that happened in it that like reference things that happened in Dr. Sleep. And
in a very smart way.
The one guy that I work with, he was like, "Oh yeah, that was cool." And I'm like, "Bro, this scene happens in Dr. Sleep. They're talking about it, and it's Ryan. Oh my God, Wyatt.
All right,
cool. That's cool. I'll take the next one then. We're talking about TV, so I'll stay in the realm of TV.
Okay.
I was thinking about mentioning Pluribus, but TJ might bring that up in a little bit. Because I'm going to bring up one that I know is really just one that I have been watching. Well, me and Chris Wise has been watching it as well. And that is My Hero Academia, because the final season of My Hero Academia came out this year. I rewatched a bunch of it throughout this year leading up to it. And incredible ending to like, and one of the best final seasons of a show I've ever watched. Is in terms of like superhero stories across any media for me. Obviously, Invincible is very special. I can't even really quantify Invincible against all of these. Invincible is always going to be number one. My Hero is number two. And then there's a huge gap between anything else. That's how good My Hero is. Like the story that they take these characters on from season one is very much them enrolling in this school. They're young heroes that are like learning their powers and learning, looking up to the big heroes who are professional heroes who are actually the Superman and the Batman of the world and all of that, and watching them evolve and become the heroes of that world. And it sticks the landing so well. And it continues the same like themes of, it's a very hopeful show. It's a very like believing in the good of people show, and like believing that you can really achieve things show. And the animation in really the final two seasons is insane. And it was one of those ones where like every episode was a Invincible War conquest type of episode for this final season, where it was like, oh, now we're going to go zoom into what this character was doing during this massive fight where all of the heroes, it's all hands on deck. And each one, like you were reminded why you fell in love with that character 3 seasons ago, or there was a thing set up that you knew they wanted to achieve that like gave me chills and had me tearing up almost every episode of the final season. It's so incredible. And it has the quirkiness that an anime has. Like it has little things here that will take you some time to get used to, but man, like it's, I've said many times before, is that, when I'm truly obsessed with something, when I start Googling like what tattoos to get, and I have so many different My Hero Academia, like tattoos bookmarked. It's so great. I highly recommend it. I know Ryan watched season one.
I really
a little while ago.
I really liked season one. Billy, I know you watched it too. I really liked it, and I wanted to get back to it, and then just got busy watching other things in life and everything. But I watched it before this final season, aired, and now hearing the like crazy amounts of high praise for the final season, if I hadn't heard anything or people were like, it didn't really stick the landing, I might not have ever gone back to it. But the fact, like, this is like, I've already added it to my like reminder list of things to get back to. I will make a point to watch.
And it season 2 of that show is a significant leap up, where like about halfway through season 2, there will be an episode that happens that you will understand. Oh, this is the type of like emotion that they'll pull out of me. Season 1 is great, and it's an introduction to the characters, and there's hype moments at the end of season 1, particularly when there's a battle that happens. That's exciting and fun and shows what a lot of the action of the show might be like. But there's like midway through season 2 where they really start digging into the characters and have a moment that like is still one of the best episodes of the show that I think about and quote to Nicole all the time. Like it's
how many
fantastic.
How many seasons are there?
I want to say it's 7 or 8. Chris can chime in the chat and tell
those are
me.
like 10 episode 20-minute seasons.
The final season is shorter than the rest of them, though, because it was like there was only a certain number of chapters left. The first season was, I think, 13 episodes, and then I want to say 2 through 6 then were around the like 20 episode thing. Like it is like a traditional anime cartoon.
Wait, is this real life? There are 4 movies?
And there are movies that go between them. They're not essential viewing. They rock. They're so great. They are like big budget. They're like the Adam Eve special almost, where it's like you can tell the budget for half a season went into this 90-minute thing that isn't always as important as what's happening in the main show, but that are so much fun and like, again, flesh out the characters in fun, different ways that, those were ones that were nice ways of like, oh, I finished this season. There's a movie that came out between them. I'm going to check that out and watch that one of the nights and have just basically an extended, really fun episode.
So Chris just said that the movies aren't canon? So
not technically. A lot of animes do this where it's not canon in that like, it introduces some characters that are not necessarily
in the main story
to the plot in the main story. So it'll be them on like a side mission that if you had skipped this, you wouldn't know. I will say though, even though they're not in the final season, there are multiple like shots where they show kind of like, if you imagine like Invincible issue 100, you see all the faces of people like watching things. And there was a bunch of people from the movies where I was like, oh my God, they're here. Like they're kind of including them back into the story.
Cool.
And they have some little Easter eggs where things come back around. But man,
hey Josh, thanks for stopping by.
Hey Josh.
Hey Josh. But yeah, it is definitively like other than Invincible, my other favorite just superhero story. The characters are so great. We're I guess getting as well, even though it ended, they're doing like an epilogue episode because there was extra chapters of the manga when it was put out in collection. We're getting one extra episode in May as like a little epilogue episode that I'm super excited for. But even without that, it was like an amazing ending. Highly recommended.
Awesome. Josh, we're actually talking about David Ayer's Suicide Squad. And how
it's my favorite.
We just watched it again for the first time, and
My Hero Academia.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
TJ, you got something?
I do, and we'll get to Pluribus, but there's one I just want to get off my chest, and no one's going to care about it, but I just got to say it. Okay.
Oh, is this the?
Don't ruin everything. Ruin everything.
I'm not gonna fucking gonna this
time. If it's the one I think, Nicole will be excited about this one.
Yes. Is she watching it?
I think Katie's watching it.
Okay.
If it's
wait. Before you get into it, TJ and Liz just sat in a living room and we're just like, did you? I did. What about when he? Oh my God, I was. And they weren't finishing sentences, but they were just like geeking out over it. It was adorable, TJ.
So,
it was adorable.
So Heated Rivalry is a gay TV show about 2 hockey players who like kind of gradually become like in a relationship, kind of like, I don't want to spoil anything, but like how it's a weird dynamic. However, let me tell you something that might shock you guys. I already told Bill this. We talk about very, very much so the last season of Invincible when we were doing the recap. We talked a lot about the episode Ozymandias Breaking Bad. And how that remains the only episode on IMDb with a perfect score. That is no longer the case. Episode 5 of Heated Rivalries has beaten out the Invincible War and Conquest, like Sopranos. Like think of like every other individual episode of something. It is now tied with that. Like it's now the only other thing that is a perfect score.
I am happy that there is something that is gay, that is not like Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. Like it's a legitimate, it's a legitimate real life thing that's like it from what I'm interested in watching it because of the way that you and Liz talked about it.
Yeah.
And the fact that it is rated so incredibly high. What, TJ? Is it too much?
The first 2 episodes are a lot. It's the first 2 episodes. The first 2. I just listen. You guys,
you just sold Nicole on this show. You just sold Nicole.
The first 2 episodes are like 50 Shades of Gay. It's more though. Like it's like it is. It's like I don't want to say like softcore, but it is brutal. But the story is like the other shows that we're talking about, like it just gradually gets better and better, and then it just gets to it's only 6 episodes the entire first season. I watched the ending of episode 6 and I didn't know it was only 6 episodes, and I was like, what the fuck? Like I had that moment. I was like panicking because I wanted more, you know. Yeah, it already got approved for season 2. It's been blowing up. It's been doing very, very well, and like it's been like even more so with women than like the gay community, which is surprising. But oh man, I loved it. It like broke me.
I think Katie was watching something on whatever streaming service it is, and then that like auto played, and so now she's watched that. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where it's like, oh, okay, no. I don't know if she's finished it though. I'll have to find out.
Oh man, again, it just gets better and better. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there's that.
Yeah. Nicole, don't bring up Song of Achilles. Not now.
So okay, wait. I'm gonna skip.
Mine's real quick.
Really quick. Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying, you guys watching Fallout?
Yes.
I haven't started it yet. No,
first 2 episodes. I haven't watched the 3rd or 4th. Yeah,
there's 4 right now, I think.
Nice.
Maybe I have watched the 3rd.
How is it so far?
More of the same to me. It's solid.
Great.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Nicole is barging in and asking if she could say something.
Yes,
you got to now.
Okay.
You have to now.
Okay.
I was just responding to you.
So TJ said he's not like, why is it that all the women like it? So it's based on a romance novel. And I know probably not a lot of people in this chat know about romance novels, but hockey romance is huge in romance right now. Like it's been for the last like 2 years. And the fact that this got made into a show is like
that's
every romance reader's game right now.
Hockey romance.
Hockey romance is huge right now.
Stretch. Go watch videos of hockey players stretching on the ice and you'll get it.
You heard it here first.
Oh,
you heard it here first.
I've shown TJ that before.
That's your homework from Nicole.
Guys stretching in weird ways.
I'm sure he saw it.
There you go.
Of the actor doing the hockey stretches. If you haven't seen it, TJ, go watch it.
That's your homework from Nicole.
All right.
There you go.
All right. I'll check it out.
Someone talked about Wyatt just needing to wear his 9 Inch Nails hoodie. I forget who it was. Oh, Owen. Speaking of 9 Inch Nails, I saw them perform live back in September, and it was mind-blowingly good.
I'll do a quick one about that because since our last Other Stuff show, Nicole and I went to see them in Oakland.
Were you high?
When they
did you
came
do
by?
drugs?
Bill, I would not do that. No, of course not. I did not.
Okay, that's fair.
But we went to go see them in Oakland. It was their first show in the US because they did a little bit in the UK. It was incredible. It was my first time seeing them. They're obviously, I've mentioned them so many times. They're one of my favorite bands. Such an incredible concert. I'm really hoping that they have, because they clearly have like camera crews with them too. I hope that they put out like a Blu-ray or a DVD or download where you can watch the whole thing at home, because they're incredible. The 2 different stages, they had Boys Noise there kind of collaborating with them, remixing a lot of their songs as well. So great.
I saw Tron Ares.
Oh yeah,
I did watch it. I did watch it as well.
Did you watch it, Wyatt?
I watched it once it came out, like digitally. Yeah, I watched it.
I did. Yeah, I watched it on Disney Plus last night. It was part of our date night, and we played Magic and then watched Tron Ares.
Nice.
And let me say that from a pacing standpoint, it does not really take a break. Like Tron Legacy was very fucking boring.
They're like, we know.
Tron Ares did not do any of that. Like, we're programs, but like, let's be fucking dramatic.
Go.
I still love it.
And I think as I was watching it, I was trying to disassociate myself from like it being Tron. And was almost better not being a Tron movie. Like it doesn't really, it belongs in the universe, but it doesn't really need to belong in the universe. And I thought that it was really good, TJ. Jared Leto did not annoy me. I thought that he was very good as Ares. I think that it was even great. I would say that it was great.
Jared Leto did not
coming
take me
from
out
Bill.
of it.
Like,
Jared Leto didn't take me out of it as much as I thought he would. And the first time there is like an action sequence where they're fighting and it's the neon lights and they got the like sticks that are like leaving the trails and that music kicking in, I was just like, all right, I'm here for this. Like,
when they fucking had the stick and it left the thing, one guy dragged it. I looked over at Liz. I'm like, what are we watching right now?
The chase scene in the city, I'm like, oh my, this is so good. It's so I loved Tron Legacy. I know a lot of people didn't. Like, it's a cult classic, so it has like its following, but not everybody loved it. I loved Legacy, so I couldn't wait for this movie, and it came out, and like I really do believe that like that it got review bombed on like Rotten Tomatoes and stuff because of Jared Leto. People don't like Jared Leto because of Joker, but you got to remember, like, he's still an Oscar award winning actor. Like,
not
he's
just
done
Joker,
some other.
Yeah,
There was Morbius, but
I thought Morbius was not super bad.
I just think people hate on Leto, but
he did have some levity. It did have some levity to it too, Ryan.
Yeah.
Also, a really cool thing about it is that it takes place over the course of a short amount of time. It's like 2 days, so it doesn't drag for that alone. And every time that he comes into the real world, there's a time limit. So it feels very much like, oh shit, dude, you gotta fucking go. It's like it feels like a heist movie.
Interesting.
But like even more so because like, dude, like you gotta go, and it kept me intrigued and like totally like invested in it the whole time.
I think,
TJ, I give it like an 8 or 9 out of 10. It was very good.
I think the pace of it really does help it because it does feel like this action, go music video that I'm enjoying. I think where it fell short for me a little bit is that I'm like TJ, that I like Tron Legacy a lot. And I would the concept of programs and AI coming into the real world feels like such a rich topic to like explore in a deeper way. And I don't think this movie was trying to do that at all. And I think that's where some of my like letdowns come from, it is that I think you could go in a different direction that explores that more. But if you accept that that's not what this is, and this is a fun thrill ride with cool neon lights and motorcycle chases and 9 Inch Nails just thumping way louder than it should in this mix. It's
I just
great.
gotta say,
so fun.
I gotta call out a comment because Rinsler Lives is in the comments saying Legacy is like talking about, but his name is Rinsler Lives, which is Tron.
It's kind of great. I mean,
there's no bias there at all.
Wyatt, that's what I was talking about, that it doesn't like Tron Legacy kind of like really goes into look at there's an arena and all of these things are programs and there's like a culture. There's no culture, bro. Ryan, you see like 5 programs max, and that's it. It's very singular.
Funny because that's the stuff that should be interesting. As like, you know me from like the Alien franchise. I want the lore. I want the interesting things of all that kind of stuff.
It's still,
but
present.
you take it all away. It's just like just make it a
no.
Movie.
It's not an action movie.
I know what you said. The heist, which is cool. It's on the list. I was just saying, like that stuff doesn't bother me. It's the fact that it was almost just too dull last time, in my opinion.
What Bill said about like the other programs, you don't really see them relating to the lore of it, though. Like you still get that lore, but just in a different way. They do go into what's his name? Jeff Bridges is in the movie, and how he's in the movie is how they're bringing you that lore.
Without spoiling, is the fact the way the first movie ends at all relevant or reference, or is that retconned?
It is. Is it relevant? No, but it is touched on. Yes, it is.
Okay. All right. It's not just forgotten.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Tron in the 80s was like a video game, like a cartridge or an arcade game that you could go into, right? This is more like the internet, not as big as that, but it's it very much goes into like the AI portion of it, and then like I can't spoil it. Just
okay, no, it's fine. So
would you watch it, Ryan?
Yeah, no, definitely. I just found out like 2 days ago. My brother texted me. He's like, "Hey, did you know Tron was available to stream now?" So
TJ could be your homework for him. TJ could be your homework for him.
I have my homework.
Oh, okay.
So sticking in the realm of Disney, now I'm going to bring something up, but let me finish because it's actually going to go for a tiny bit of a walk here. So Fantastic Four. So we can touch on that, but I want to go a little bit past that. Fantastic Four. I enjoyed it. It did exactly what it needed to do. It introduced those characters in a good movie, albeit a little forgettable, a little generic at times, but still good. My wife Katie has never seen any of the Fantastic Four movies. She watched it and really liked it. We are approaching Doomsday, and something that I could talk for longer than the like 3-hour Fantastic Four movie is that X-Men trailer. So I want to hear from you guys real quick. What does Katie need to watch?
Ooh,
I don't even want to show her that teaser. Like I showed her the Thor teaser, the Cap teaser. I don't even show her the X-Men teaser. She doesn't know these characters. She's never seen any X-Men movies or Fox
X-Men 97, just X-Men 97.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it has to be at least X-Men 1. Deadpool.
X-Men 1. You probably would need to be
Ryan, you don't
with like the Black Panther movies because I know Shuri is in the most recent trailer they just put out. And
I didn't see that, but no, she's seen all the Marvel movies, all the MCU movies. She's never seen the Fox. No, I'm just saying Fox. Sorry, strictly Marvel.
Deadpool.
Fox.
She needs to watch all the Deadpool movies.
They're bringing Cyclops back, so we know that's confirmed that Cyclops will be in Doomsday. So I almost feel like you would need to watch all 3 X-Men movies, because of Cyclops and X-Men 3.
3 doesn't matter because it gets retconned with Days of Future Past.
I like this.
I like that, but not Days of Future Past. I think just 1, 2, and Logan.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Even though I love Days of Future Past. I legit.
Are you serious? First Class is
so. Then that's the next question. Do we bring in the First Class series?
Absolutely.
Those are 3 or 4 movies. Are those? Do you guys
think
those would be relevant?
They're not going to show up. The James McAvoy and they're not going to. I don't think they will.
But you should watch them anyways because they're good.
Yeah, First Class is great.
Okay, that'd be extra. If she actually kind of enjoys them, then maybe we'll go First Class.
How are you going to watch Days of Futures Past without watching?
You're right.
She won't really get it.
That one.
True.
No, I'd have to do First Class, then Days. So maybe one,
First Class, Days of Future Past.
Days of Future Past. Yeah, that could work.
And then Logan. Logan is.
Does the end of Days of Future Past work without subjecting yourself to X3?
Yeah, you don't have to. I like
X3, to know it
and I think that Katie would like X3 too. I think that she would.
Dude, X3 is still one of the best theater memories I have.
Yes.
We went to opening night and people lost their minds. They were having so much fun in that movie. And it gets such a bad rap now.
I think people who are not that like in the nitty gritty about comic book stuff would probably watch X3 and be fine with it. Because that's how, at least for me, when I saw it and I was in like high school at the time or whatever, it was just like this is the next chapter. I wasn't that concerned about like what is the Phoenix storyline or how are they changing?
Yeah. But they did a bad version of it. And then I feel like the extra credit would be showing like clips or something from 97 because like that's what I wanted to see. Good Cyclops.
Just make her watch 97. 97 is so great.
She wouldn't like it.
I want to rewatch 97 right now.
We're getting season 2 soon.
Dude, do you know how much of a disservice you would be doing for her if you didn't let her experience fucking James McAvoy and Michael Fassbender in X-Men? Dude, they're so good. They are so good.
They are. Oh my God. Yeah. So yeah, that's all. If you guys have anything on Marvel or Fantastic Four or whatever, I thought I'd bring that one up.
I enjoyed Fantastic Four.
You did watch Loki. I know Loki's being brought up, but yeah, we did watch the
middle
Loki.
section of it more than the end of it. Not Marvel necessarily, but we can also talk about Superman because that came out after our last other stuff show. Superman was great. Loved it. Can't wait for Supergirl. Somebody mentioned earlier in the chat that we should read the Woman of Tomorrow book before
I need to read that.
I'm planning to read it because I'm more than anything, I'm so happy to be going into 2026 just knowing that like the DCU is in like good hands, and there's probably going to be good DC stuff that's coming out, and that like we can look forward to and be excited about. I can't wait for Lanterns to come out. Like there's a bunch of stuff that's coming that I'm excited for and looking forward to, and to know that like James Gunn is jumping right on what is the Superman sequel is being called Man of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like I cannot wait for the fact that they're making that happen soon, that we'll hopefully get several movies and appearances of David Cornsweet as Superman, because like just the little moments that I think about from that movie, when like the end of it, when they have their kiss and he does his dumb little smile when she's like, I like you too. And he like smiles back. They
nailed it.
There are weird things in it.
Right. You get it.
Yeah, I get it. The pocket dimension and the like river of cubes, and it's a CGI baby. There's moments where I'm just like, I don't love this visually. I don't love everything that's happening. I can forgive all of that for the fact that he saves the squirrel, for the fact that he saves the woman and goes, deep breaths, ma'am, it's going to be okay. Like those moments matter so much more to me than any of the little gripes that I have, because it left me feeling like so lovely. You know what I mean? Like, so great.
The first time I watched it, I walked out of the theater and I was like, yeah, it was good. I liked it. Like I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about it. And then like a week later, I was just like, I really want to see it again. And I never see movies like a second time, very rarely, especially in theaters. After work one day, I was like, I'm just going to go see it. I just went and saw it by myself for the second time. And I loved it, because I think the first time I was just trying to like break it down and like kind of judging it a little bit, and like, where's it going? Do I like this? And then the second time I just got to sit there and enjoy it, and I loved it. Like I really, really excited about where it's going to go.
Guys, a lot of movies came out this year. A lot.
They did.
I have a lot.
We talked about it a little bit before, but I did watch The Long Walk because Bill recommended that. Great movie. Devastating, and like I had to put on something happy afterwards, but that's
all I hear, and I don't want to watch it. It sounds
do not end your day with it. Don't like watch it in bed and then go to sleep. It'll be a terrible night for you.
Can I take a movie if we're going to go on to like new stuff as well? Has anyone else watched One Battle After Another yet? The Paul Thomas Anderson.
No, I still have not. It's on HBO, ready to go.
I had heard good things about this when it was in theaters, and I like had avoided most of the trailers or anything, but I had heard lots of people talking about how great it was. I'm not a huge Paul Thomas Anderson fan. I remember watching There Will Be Blood when it came out and thinking it was very artsy and not really getting it at the time when it came out. I might feel differently if I watched it now. I'm sure that I'm a little older. But this movie is hands down like it's my movie of the year. Like it is. There are some that compete with it, but it is tense and like unsettling, but it is also hilarious. I'm not a big Leonardo DiCaprio fan, and he had me like laughing out loud in the theater when I went to go see it by myself. Like there are moments in it that are so absurd and funny, and then there are moments that are so heartfelt and like emotional between like a father and a daughter, and there are like so much very, very political social commentary about things happening now, but also like that this is clearly set in a world that is not our world, and that there are things happening that are not necessarily our world. It is such a fun watch. I immediately, once it was available on digital, I bought it on digital so Nicole and I could watch it at home. And she at the same time was like, I think it was maybe a little too intense in moments, and she was like, I don't know that I would really want to watch it again, but I see like how like crazy and different and impressive this movie is. It gets the highest recommendation from me. It's really, really great.
Okay, watch that shit tomorrow.
All right,
I'm sold. Gonna watch it. On Christmas Day, we went to go see Anaconda, and I laughed very, very hard throughout the entire thing.
It is how should I put this? It is like the worst movie that I've ever enjoyed that much. It is so it's not a good movie. It's really not. It's not a good movie, but it's just enjoyable fun. It's ridiculousness and just insanity, and it's just fun,
but not in like an over the top like zany kind of way. It's just
it's not like,
I mean, they remade Anaconda, and it's slapsticky, but it's also just
I'd say it's not really. I wouldn't even say it's slapsticky. It's like it's legit like comedy. It's just the movie itself just isn't very good, but it is good, like, because it's bad. I don't know. You just got to see it.
We took all the kids to see it, and they all laughed hysterically, and they're all like, and they were like, "That's the best movie I've seen this year." And I'm like, you know what? You're fucking right. You're fucking right. Yeah, it was really, really great.
We talked on the podcast about Predator Badlands already and how it was basically a Battle Beast movie. It was fantastic. I actually am really looking forward to watching it again when it's on streaming. I love that. That was fun.
Not for free. It's like $25 to rent.
Well, once it's somewhere,
on Hulu,
However, who here watched the third Knives Out, Wake Up Dead Man?
Yes, I did.
TJ did not.
TJ hasn't yet. I don't.
No, I haven't.
My least favorite of the three, but still very good.
It's my favorite of the three, I think.
That is the hottest. I love it. That is the hottest take of the episode. Here's
what I'll say, and I'm gonna take it very spoiler free, and I'll dance around spoilers because it is very different. All three of them are very different, and I love the first two for the very specific things that they do, and they probably do it in a better and more cohesive way. Oh, cool. He saw it in a theater. That's awesome. Yeah, I remember it had a short theater run just before it came. Hey, I'm not alone. Owen says the same thing. He's same. I think what sets it apart for me is that obviously the main character is a priest. It deals with religion a bit. And it talks about religion in a way that is not. It's not using kid gloves and staying away from the topic of religion, but it is portraying it in a way that myself, I'm not a super religious person. I grew up more religious really than I am now, but it talks about it in a way that like I thought was really beautiful and had me thinking about it days after about like the sort of message and the portrayal of it and how earnest it was without skirting around a lot of the negative things that can sometimes come with that too. And like to be able to balance that in this movie that is also so silly with Benoit Blanc doing everything that Benoit Blanc is going to do and how great Daniel Craig is in it. And maybe beyond that too is Josh O'Connor, who is the lead. I
was just looking up his name because I wanted to get it right.
He's in Challengers, and he's incredible in everything I've seen him in. And I hope he gets a million other movies because he's so great. He's fantastic.
Of all three movies, it might be my least favorite Knives Out, but I think his acting and his character and his portrayal, all that is probably the best of all the three movies. If that makes sense, because you're spot on. He steals the show by far. He was awesome in it. And everything he goes through.
Yeah,
I think from my side of it, like when it came to the mystery and the believability and the twists and all that, all of those were lower for me than the other two movies.
Convoluted than it needed to be.
Yeah, and it was fairly predictable compared to the other ones, and but dude, the religion stuff and then him like nailed it so good. It was still a very good movie. I
also really enjoyed it. Liz called the entire story from like the first 25 minutes of it. She's like, "Oh, I bet you this just happened in this," and I'm like, "Oh, okay." But the fact that the lead guy, the priest guy, was so good, you could tell that they almost shifted it to be he was the main character. It wasn't about Benoit Blanc or
which I'm okay with.
I'm not okay with it because he was so awesome in Glass Onion that like I was hoping for the same level of Daniel Craig in this movie, and he was just kind of like in the background the whole time.
That plays into the end too, the reveal. It also plays into it not being a Benoit Blanc thing. Like that's kind of the point, just like in Glass Onion. The point is that it's
it's so dumb.
Dumb.
It's just dumb. I fucking love it, man.
He had so many, and still even in that the most recent one, he has so many quotable lines. And again, whether it's the best one or not, please keep giving Ryan Johnson money to make 10 more of these. I want
yearly
Benoit Blanc to look like Ian McKellen looks in that X-Men trailer, where he is so old that we're just like, thank God we're getting one more,
Yes,
but Anna de Armas. Yes.
Anna de Armas. I think for me, my order would have to go Glass Onion, Knives Out, and then
same, but the
one.
first two might.
It depends on your mood. Do you want to laugh more?
Do you want Clue, or do you want like a funny one?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, even though Clue is funny, but you know what I mean. Like, do you want the traditional?
Yeah.
Love that.
For the sake of timing, I'll double up on 2 Apple TV shows. So the first one that I watched shortly after our last episode or other stuff show was a show called Stick, and I think that a lot of people are going to start talking about this show like once season 2 comes out. It's going to be like a Ted Lasso type thing. It is so good. It definitely has Ted Lasso feels. It's Owen Wilson, and the rest of the cast is fucking incredible.
Katie.
Oh, is that what Katie was watching? You're right. Katie did.
She was telling me about the show, and she was like, "You need to watch it."
Yeah, that's the one. I came over and I was with Ryan. I think we were playing board games or something, and I saw it on the background. I was like, "Are you watching Stick?" And she's like, "Yeah, it's the finale." I'm like, "Oh, it's so fucking good." So I know Katie loves it, but you guys would like it too. You guys should check that out. It's phenomenal. I'm telling you, people are going to start watching it. But then the one that like probably might be my favorite like show other than like Age of Rivals is Pluribus. And apparently like you either love it or you hate it, and I just don't understand like how people can like not like it. What it is, dude, that's crazy. Because
let me and TJ set the record straight then, because Pluribus rocks. Pluribus is so good. It is as good as like early Breaking Bad, as Better Call Saul is. Like, it is a very different show than those, and it is doing things that I think some people are calling boring and some people are calling not as exciting as like a show. But I think those people are forgetting what Breaking Bad felt like. Breaking Bad was not somebody getting shot up every other episode and bombs going off all the time. Those are the moments you remember and that you think back to. But it was a show where like, it is a slow burn of things happening, and you're on this journey with a character who is slowly changing into a different character. And that's happening in this, with also this very strange Twilight Zone-esque twist on the world. Like, it is, it's so clever. It's so well written. Every episode had something that I thought
I
back
get the
to.
same vibes as
this
Severance.
was so cool. Yeah, it
is
similar. Like, it's slow and something twisted and something's not quite right.
Yeah.
We're just
I think
here's my
has a little more of like characters kind of bouncing back and forth off of each other, and this is a little more introspective, I'll say.
Here's my perspective of Pluribus though. Like, and obviously we're relating it to Breaking Bad because it's the same creator. But everyone like Wyatt said, you're expecting like Ozymandias, like where it's like craziness happening the whole time. It ends with him maniacally laughing in the basement, and it's just nuts. But Ozymandias is not my favorite Breaking Bad episode. My favorite Breaking Bad episode is The Fly. And that is what Pluribus is. It's slower, but it's genius. And it's just, it kind of just sits in itself, and it's not big fireworks and explosions, but it's just a little more simplistic, but very just smart.
Do you
and
feel
he writes
satisfied
people so good
now that the season has ended?
Yes.
100%.
100%.
I'm heartbroken
Cannot
that it is one of those shows that they've said we have to now go back
take
into the writer's
years.
room. It's going to be a while. That is a huge problem with just streaming in general and how shows are being made right now, and that sucks. But this season, it has a beginning that one of the best single like first episodes of a show I've ever watched. And TJ said the same thing. I remember when I came to Buffalo to visit, and we were all talking about it. And the ending of it is not as like explosive and crazy as the very beginning, but it puts a bow on the journey of season 1 and tells you what the rest of the show is going to be and what season 2 will be, in a way that was satisfying enough that I was like, this is awesome. I can now know this is where these characters are, and I'm excited for when they eventually come back and give me more.
Yeah.
So good.
I mean, Ryan, other than our friend John, where have you been seeing like online? Because I feel like it's getting good, decent reviews.
General feed, just general messages online, and kind of funny.
Okay.
Even
those places.
Rinsler said nothing happens,
That
and
was
then
the-
right after that, he says Pluribus is another Princess Pluribus.
Hate it or love it. There's no in between.
The general vibes I got were that a lot of it could have been told in half the time or a lot less, and that it was slower, and that people are pissed that it's going to take longer for season 2, and like that kind of stuff, which I get. But
I think you could
I
say
love
that
the Twilight Zone type stuff, and so that's like,
and I think that you have to go into each episode knowing that like even if there's not a lot happening, they are telling me something with the things that do happen. They're trying to tell me something about the mental state of these characters with the things that are happening and the things they are choosing to do or not do. Like it's incredible.
I will watch it, but I probably won't watch it soon. I'll take my time, especially with season
there.
2.
I have not had anything spoiled for me, which I think is
don't know. You should not know what the show.
That is the only reason that I think even you should try to watch episode 1 and see if you like that, is because if the premise of the show gets spoiled for you, I think that takes away some of the the funness of watching that first episode.
No other show ever has made me, as I walk away from each episode, be like, if I lived in this world, how would I do things? You know what I mean? And it's just, it really makes you think. Bill and I both purchased, downloaded, and played Terminator 2D.
Oh,
3-4 hour game, $25, totally worth
fucking
it.
Go.
Totally worth
Let's fucking go.
It was so good.
Oh my God. TJ, when you got to that fucking bar fight scene, were you like, okay, all right.
It's exactly what it sounds like. It's like the what's it called, side scroller, like old school Nintendo arcade game, but the way it's more than that, because I
remember the trailer.
Yeah, it's genius. It's very, very smart, and it follows the movie, but it also does other things that the movie didn't do, like doing more things in the future and doing like more behind the scenes things that you didn't get to see with
If you like, if Terminator 2 Judgment Day is one of your all-time favorite movies of all time, you'll fucking have a blast with this game. It's very short. It is like maybe 3 hours, not even. It's one of the shortest games I've played in a long time. However, it's a lot of fun. Really quick, Owen said before it goes too far down. I forgot. Did you boys like 28 Years Later?
Yes.
I asked this because the Bone Temple is coming out. Love 28 Years Later. I thought
so good.
Like that's another one I think we may have talked about on the podcast, but like we were worried.
The last other stuff show.
It was getting. Oh, we did talk about it.
Yeah, we did. We saw it a week before we did the. Remember, I was like, I want to see it before the other stuff show. But it's
very excited.
Phenomenal.
Very excited, while also kind of like holding on to my expectations a little bit for the Bone Temple, because it's not Danny Boyle, and that scares me. It's a director that did The Marvels, and I'm sure she's done other things, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm very excited about it.
Another show that I watched that I loved, and sorry to gay it up again, but it's called Boots. I wouldn't even call it like a gay, like the main character is gay, but that's not what it's about. But he goes into like a boot camp. It was phenomenal on Netflix. It's just one season and done. They thought they might have a second season, but I don't think they're going to. But it has an ending. Definitely watch that. Peacemaker season 2, much better than season 1 in my opinion. I think it's getting better and better.
John Cena.
I don't like him.
What the fuck though, man? Like, how did he do it? I saw an interview with James Gunn, and he spoke the truth. He was like, John Cena has become an actor that is like phenomenal, and there are scenes in season 2 of Peacemaker that I'm just like, holy shit, he's fucking going to town. Did you see it, Wyatt? Did you watch Peacemaker?
It was great. I enjoyed it a lot. Yeah. A video game I'll quickly talk about, because I'm not done with it yet, but Nicole and I just had a date night last night where we played episode 5 of Dispatch. TJ, I know, has played the first 2 episodes of Dispatch. I loved Walking Dead, the Telltale game, when it came out. I loved, even more than that, Tales from the Borderlands. When it came out, the first season of that was a favorite of mine. This reminds me a lot of Tales from the Borderlands, but this is the best iteration of one of the Telltale style games. We're in episode 5 out of 8, and the one that we played last night had us laughing constantly throughout it, making like really important decisions, and then through the credits there was a thing happening during the credits that we could not stop laughing about. And like I love these characters. It is so like Invincible coded in the way that they're all these wacky characters with different powers, and it's about, you know, the actual gameplay of it is kind of fun, that you're like managing who to send where and like what to, I'm going to level this person's charisma up so that their abilities are a little bit different. Like that's been really fun. I've told Nicole, like, I want to tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday finish the last 3 episodes because I'm so hooked on it that it's incredible. All of you guys would love it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna finish for sure.
You know, I've been so like enamored and like obsessed with Magic that I just have not even touched my PlayStation controller in a long time, and I think that might be the one that that might be the one that brings it back for me. Can I say one thing?
Is an hour. Play it and see if you like it, and if it's starting to grab.
I'm sure I'll love it. I'm sure if you're saying that it's anything like Tales from the Borderlands, that game was fucking incredible.
And the same way that game had, like, there would be the music cue that just like, I'm now adding this to a playlist because this was such a like the music is so great. Like, it's so great.
I don't know how much is left, but I can start going through some spitballs.
Can I say one thing really quick before I forget?
And then we'll do rapid fire.
Greenland 2 comes out today, and I'm mad that we have to do the live stream today. Have you guys seen Greenland 1?
No.
With Gerard Butler and
I was gonna say, is that
it's a comet
that's
disaster.
like a Netflix movie, right?
I don't know anything about it, so don't talk about it too much. Because I'm gonna watch it. I'd rather go into it not knowing anything about it.
It's just a comet disaster movie. Best one I've ever seen. Fucking incredible. Better than Armageddon. Better than all those other movies. I cannot wait to see the second one. The first one was like straight to streaming. I think it was like around COVID time or like right after COVID. And we watched it and I was like, this is like the best. This is like one of my favorite movies. It's so good. Watch Greenland.
Nice.
I'm gonna watch it.
All right.
Maybe I'll watch it. So, all right, I can go through some.
Just yeah. I mean, while we were talking about Apple TV show stuff, morning shows, still working on that. They had their latest season. I'm working on that with Katie.
I watched the first episode.
I love the new
of the first season. I started it. Yeah.
Dude, the show is really good.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
It does that newsroom type thing where I really enjoy watching how they portray the shitty things that are going on in real life. So that. But
was Billy Cool-Drip still
still
in it?
He's just the best.
Cool-Drip.
I agree. The last season was so good.
Have you started
in the middle of it? Oh yeah, I'm caught up.
Oh, okay. No, we're like 1 episode in. We just started it.
Okay, it's very good.
However, we started that, and then by going on to Apple TV, I realized that one of my favorite shows that I did not think was getting a second season is getting a second season. Guys, please just watch the first episode of Drops of God. I talked about it like 2
the wine show.
Wine show.
I watched it all.
Did you watch TJ? They're doing a second season. It's out like next week.
Ryan, that was I think that was your homework for me. Like
was
our
first
ever. Yeah, and I watched the whole thing. I loved it. I didn't know it was a second season.
You suggested it as homework for me, but then I think it switched to Cersei.
All right.
Yeah. I watched it all.
So good.
Yeah,
even
I
if,
liked it.
Even if you and Nicole watch the first episode, maybe even the second one, because it is the best portrayal of the wine industry and the stuff that I do. Like, you guys know me so much for so much of who I am. The wine part, not so much, but like it's so nerdy, but in the wine way, and it's so well made. It's an Apple TV show, so it has really good quality, great acting. Like, the cinematography is great. I want to see what you think of it, but I'm so excited that it's getting a second season. So
we just started. That's exciting. I didn't know that.
Yep.
I did a little extra credit as well from Wyatt and watched English Teacher the first season. I still haven't watched the second season.
I haven't either.
That was the first season. Great. I loved it. Still need to watch the second season, but I did hear it got canceled, so that makes me a little less motivated. I watched a movie last night. Jack Quaid and I always forget his name. Negan and Conquest.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Jack Quaid and Jeffrey Dean Morgan called Neighborhood Watch. It was a fun movie. It was good. It was very good. Like Jack Quaid.
I'll watch
Quaid,
it with him.
Yeah.
Jack Quaid, I think, is definitively my current favorite actor. Like, he's
nice,
great in fucking anything, and he's so attractive.
New season of Shrinking. Frank brings up, like, that's coming out really soon too. Like,
Apple. Yeah, that's like.
Did you see the trailer?
I don't want to watch the trailer.
Did I tell you guys that I watched all of Shrinking, that I'm all caught up on it?
Dude,
did you know this?
You didn't tell us that.
Yeah.
You told me.
Did you
I
cry?
think
It's very good. It's very it's
cried-
phenomenal.
I cried harder in the like final episode of the last season than I think I've ever cried watching anything. Like it broke something inside of me where I was just like, I'm not okay. I need to go hug Nicole. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah,
Michael
so-
J. Fox is coming back to acting for the next season.
Really?
Like that's exciting. Yes.
Come on.
So can't wait for that.
Yeah.
So the thing about shrinking, if we could talk about it for a minute, I think I talk about it probably a lot on the podcast or on lives, but I really deal with existential dread in a way that like ruins my days, my nights. Watching Harrison Ford as an elder actor in his mid 70s acting and dealing with like the end of his life in this show, it is very difficult for me to watch because I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he goes to work and he's like, oh, these are things that I'm gonna probably have to fucking deal with, and it just blows my mind. Harrison Ford like sleeps through a lot of his roles for me after like Indiana Jones.
Yeah,
he's just in Shrinking. He's just so good. He's especially
it's one
in
of those
season
things
2
where I can't believe it's like a gift that I didn't think we would get to get another performance from Harrison Ford like this. You know what I mean?
And that's another thing. It's about it's him dealing with like his old age and like the end. You're in the twilight of your years. Like, how are you going to deal with it? I give him so much credit. I don't know how he does it, and like still can just live normal and not like just crawl up in bed and just
incredible.
When he was in talks to do it, like he wasn't going to do it at first, and then he like read more and learned more about the character, and he's like, oh, I get to play like a disgruntled like older man. He was like, yeah, like that's for me all day.
Yeah. It's so good. I can't wait for it to come back and cry some more.
The Bear season 3, amazing.
I have that. That was the last show on my list, TJ.
Very good.
Whatever this newest season was, I thought substantially better than the previous season. So I'm glad it's really good again.
We haven't watched it because the last season left such a bad taste in my mouth.
Same. Yeah. But this season was good again.
That's ironic. Bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah, it was a poorly crafted dish, you know. No, this was return to form for the Bear.
Yeah.
Splinter Cell Death Watch.
Oh yeah,
that's kind of what I'm doing.
Okay,
sorry.
Go. No, go.
Splinter Cell Death Watch. I watched it all in one sitting. It's like just over 2 hours to watch the entire season. It's in the same, vein as Castlevania and Devil May Cry. It's like, animated on Netflix. Very, very, very much, very fun watch. Very good. I mean, everything else is, I don't think necessary for me to bring up. So whatever else you guys got.
I always bring up a candy. My sister came in and visited from Atlanta. She introduced me to the fad of, or whatever you call them, the popularity of Swedish candies. And obviously, Swedish fish, but like Swedish candies are now this big thing. And you see them at Target and everything like that. The one in the thumbnail is Bubs, and this is the one that I really liked. It was the Tutti Frutti flavor. It tastes like, it was a really cool, like spongy texture, but it tasted like bubble gum that you could swallow and chew.
It's
and
gross.
It would dissolve.
It's gross.
It was so weird.
It's
and
gross.
The flavor, no, it wasn't.
It's
the
gross.
flavor was like the inside of a blow pop, like that kind of gum.
This isn't me saying what he's saying is gross. I ate it and it's gross.
It's not gross. It was pretty good.
I was like, it's like I'm eating gum.
Yeah. Now the other flavors don't quite taste like that, but Swedish candies, check them out as far as like gummies and stuff like that. Some interesting ones. I have so many here. But anyways,
I
have a candy
cast with Ryan.
Liz just sent me a picture of candy that I haven't seen yet in the stores. TJ, have you seen the Sour Patch Kid chews or Swedish Fish chews?
Liz, were these at Target? Did you just send this to TJ or to Ryan?
I haven't seen those.
She bought them.
Bill, you can give us a review right now, Bill.
Let's do a live review.
Let's do live.
Sorry, TJ. You tell. Well, Bill's getting that ready. What's your new one, TJ?
I'm sure you guys have had it, but I like the other day, like a week ago, I bought a bag of these and put it in the center of Bill's table, and then just watched like Bill and Liz and them all like rave about it. But Nerds gummies now have like juice on the inside. Incredible. Oh, you're crazy.
Oh, they're like candy covered crunchy gushers. You stupid son. You're such a You're such a pretentious candy
They weren't
eater. It's for
juicy
kids.
enough. They
For
weren't
kids, Ryan.
juicy enough.
They're
No.
so good.
The normal clusters are great. That
for a
added,
TV
they just turn too mushy now, and they're not juicy enough. They're just
No
soft.
way.
It's like
They're
you
so
left it out in your
perfect.
car. You left normal nerd clusters out in a hot car. That's what they taste
No way.
like.
They're so good.
Liz is handing me.
Thank you, Nicole. I'm
you go.
assuming you're
There
talking
you
about you're agreeing with me.
Have you guys ever had these before?
Oh yeah.
I don't.
The dark chocolate mini eggs?
Oh no,
Not
I
the
don't think I've
dark
had the
chocolate.
dark chocolate ones.
No.
You can't. You can barely find them anywhere. They always have the dumb, lame ass milk chocolate ones.
Yeah.
The dark chocolate ones are legit. Should I try these on air?
Nicole, we could do a
Yeah,
candy
yeah.
podcast. Yeah, do
Yeah.
it on it. What do you got? So
You
what
gotta
are
review
they?
them.
And I want to know like flavor. I want to know texture. You
It
got to
needs
do the full
texture,
thing, Bill.
Alright,
Color, like
So Sour
elasticity.
Sour Patch Kids choose signature sour inside, and you can see it looks like it's
Okay.
like
It's like so you got like the sugar crunchy bits inside.
sugar crunchy bits. I'll try blue. I think blue's.
So
a
are
safe
they
bet,
they
right?
like Tootsie Roll? You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like those,
it's like a.
which I don't like the colored Tootsie Rolls. I don't like
I don't like
any
that they're
Tootsie-
individually wrapped. I'm
So-
just trying to take a handful of that
It-
bitch.
No.
It does look like one of those like
those
those
fruity Tootsie
chews.
Rolls.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm gonna bite it in half. All right.
Yeah.
Mmm.
This reminds me
Oh.
of when you ate the
That
tomato.
does sound good.
Oh, that's fun.
Fun.
That's
Fun means a
fun.
lot. Yep.
Fun. Okay.
It's a
You have,
reverse
like-
Sour Patch Kid.
You have
Tootsie
to
Roll
tap
tastes
on
like-
it like the
So it tastes
TikTokers
like
do.
one. It tastes like one of those fruity Tootsie Rolls,
Uh-huh.
but it has all of the sugar that's on the outside of a Sour Patch Kid packed on the inside of this.
Inside.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So yep.
All right.
Um,
Well, maybe
alright.
that'll end up on the cover of the next other stuff show.
It could. It could.
I don't
I'm
think
gonna
so.
I'm gonna rapid fire through a few, but there's one that does not deserve to be part of the rapid fire. That I'll start with that and we can talk about it for just a minute. Hades 2 came out. in
Oh
its
my
full
God.
now, and it is maybe number 2 game of the year for me. It was every bit as great as Hades 1. There's so much incredible things they do with that. TJ, when it finally comes to PlayStation, because I don't know if you want to play it on Switch, because it's only on Switch right now, you will love it so much. There are so many more references to like the Odyssey that you will click with even more. Like
Awesome.
it is phenomenal. It is so great. It's one of the best games. Like that Supergiant has become one of those developers that no matter what kind of game they make next, I will play it, whether it's a Hades, whether it's a totally different genre. Like I love it. Movies. Somebody mentioned it. I think Owen mentioned it in the chat too. F1 I watched recently, which TJ told me, Bill, you really liked F1 with Brad Pitt. No,
I didn't see F1. I want to.
Oh, TJ said that I thought that he watched it with you, but maybe he was thinking of something
Oh
else.
shit! I was thinking of Ford versus Ferrari.
Ford
Oh,
versus
okay.
Ferrari. Have you ever seen
F1
Ford versus
is-
Ferrari?
No, I still haven't watched that. I got a rapid fire though. F1 is great. It doesn't reach maybe the highs that Top Gun Maverick does, but it's that same kind of movie. And if you go in just knowing like we're not going to get too deep with the characters, we're going to have a great time. And Hans Zimmer does his best Daft Punk impression in this movie with the music, and it's so great. Like I was listening to that for days afterwards. It's a really fun movie. That's the only movie I had. As far as I think we talked about all the TV stuff. Comics and like books. I did read Dark Matter. TJ had recommended that as like an extra credit thing. And then I
Yeah.
watched the Dark Matter show. Both of those really good. I really enjoyed the book. The show does some things that I didn't really vibe with, that I didn't love, but overall really cool multiverse story. Like
So-
they tackle it in a very interesting way. And I really enjoyed the book.
I loved the book so much. Flames. Loved it so much that like I'm glad that you watched the show before I did.
Yeah.
Because I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna keep waiting, and I'm just gonna like wait like another year and then watch the show.
Yeah.
And then I feel like, you know what I mean?
Move
Like I
your
might
memory
not.
of the book.
Yes.
going in.
Yes.
Yes, that's a good idea, I think. Other reading things, since I texted you guys about it a while ago, but it was shortly after Other Stuff Show, I read almost all of Nightwing by Tom Taylor.
That's right.
That
Mhm.
one. Incredible. Like it reminds me
Oh, I
of
gotta read
reading
it.
the like old Matt Fraction Hawkeye run, or when you
Yeah.
would find this run that's just like, I love these characters. I love The art is so gorgeous. He starts out with a great Nightwing suit, and then they make the little tweaks where he's got the stripe going all the way down to the fingers and everything, and it's just perfect. And like, I've always loved Nightwing as a character, but never really had a big story to latch onto as like, this is the Nightwing thing. That's it. Like, it is, if you care about that character, it's such a great run. I loved every bit of it. And then last thing I had for like something that I read was the Absolute Batman Annual by Daniel Warren Johnson.
No surprise. Batman came up as well early on, and I was saying that like that was something that I probably should read.
Yeah, I haven't read all of Absolute Batman. I've read some of Absolute Batman, but this was just the annual that was written and drawn by Daniel Warren Johnson. And it is just like all of his other stuff, where like on the surface, it just kicks ass and is metal as hell, and it's so great. And then they twist the knife into little emotional things that make you think about life, all in one issue. And it's like, it's so perfect. It's such a,
I'm glad you brought that up.
Only one issue of a comic, go pick up the Absolute Batman Annual. And I don't think you need to read any of the other Absolute Batman stuff yet. If you like that, I think you'll probably jump into Absolute Batman and like it. But
you definitely don't need to, but it's great.
That was most of the things that I needed to rapid fire through.
I just want to talk about one movie. Where is it? Oh crap. Ryan, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say a couple one other candy, the toasted holiday M&Ms were awesome.
Oh shit. I ate all of them at Ryan's. All of them.
These were really, really good. You probably can't find them anymore. They were a nice surprise. Otherwise, tabletop games that we haven't really talked much about other than Magic the Gathering. Been playing a lot of Trick Takers this year. We played Origin Story, which is a really cool superhero themed Trick Taker.
I want to play that again.
That was a lot of fun. The Crew, which is just a really popular Trick Taker, which has been fun, like mission based. The Yellow House, which is another Trick Taker that Katie and I were playing. I got Slay the Spire from Matt for Christmas, which is a ton of fun, which led me to playing Slay the Spire a lot more on my phone, which is a really great deck builder. It's Slay the Spire 2. The video game comes out soon as well. We're like a couple missions away from finally finishing the main story in Frosthaven, which is crazy. Castles of Burgundy, which is like a classic board game that I got this crazy edition for. That's been a lot of fun. And then as far as party games, like early on, Chris mentioned That's Not a Hat. Flip 7 is also something we played with Chris.
Oh, yeah.
Flip 7 is a ton of fun. And I've been introducing that to a lot of people and playing that as a party game. And that's just so good. So that's like some tabletop stuff.
So for me, movies that I want to touch on real quick, because I feel like I've gone to the movies a lot lately. Zootopia 2 was good. Did you guys see Zootopia 2?
I haven't yet.
I heard it was
really
good
things. Yeah.
I heard
a lot of people
that
say
it
it's
is
way better than the first one, even. Like,
it is now the highest grossing animated Disney movie ever, which is wild. More than like Frozen 2, more than like Inside Out.
I don't know if I was just I don't know if I was just tired that day, but I don't know. It didn't vibe with me. Everyone is saying that it's way better than the first one. I think the first one holds a special part in my heart because like Remy and Riker both like loved the shit out of that movie when they were little.
Oh my god, Vantage too. Yes, Nicole, Vantage is an amazing board game. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
sorry, Bill.
Oh yeah, weapons we gotta talk about a little bit, and then but really quick, Black Phone 2, fucking loved it. Like, thought it was great. The first, did you guys see the first Black Phone?
Yeah,
I haven't.
So the first Black Phone movie is like a paranormal-ish suspense, I would say. Whereas Black Phone 2 is like a horror movie, and it is so good. Like, the lore that they build into this world is fantastic. Wyatt, I think you would really like it.
Okay.
I think you really, really would. Ryan,
scary?
I'm not too sure.
How scary?
No, not super scary. Like,
what is this, Black Phone
I do like
Black
Ethan
Phone
Hawke.
2.
I do like Ethan Hawke because he's in.
Dude,
it, right?
he's so good. He's so good. He's so
Yeah.
good. Yeah, Black Phone 2 was like, I went in with really high expectations, and it met all of them, and
Nice.
kind of like surpassed them a little bit as well.
Adding it to the list.
Alien Earth, I think someone talked about.
Yeah, we all watched that.
We talked
Oh
about
yeah,
it.
how did we not?
Did
I
it?
feel
Was
like
it?
that should have been more of a topic.
I feel like we started it. It was in the middle of the season at the last other stuff show, I think, and we were all feeling like this is really good, but it has something that might not work well.
And it did it.
And
It did the thing that didn't work well. It did the thing.
It definitely has things that are flaws about it. I think when I watched the finale and then I text you guys about it, you guys were lower than I was expecting you'd be on. I think I enjoyed it a little more than you guys did. And maybe that's just that I enjoyed the good things about it that I did like. Timothy Oliphant, fantastic. Like, he was great throughout a lot of it. But I agree that, like, it is not up to the bar that certain alien entries have set.
I don't think that it's even up to the bar of its own self. That's the thing that fucking blows my mind, is that it introduced all these great ideas and concepts, and then it like set the bar way up here. The first 2 episodes, even the first 3, were like, this show's going to be fantastic. And then the minute that it started to do the thing that Ryan talked about, where he's like, I don't know about this, and the xenomorph, the star of the show, guy in a costume, just like smooth, like smooth.
It doesn't help. It doesn't help that we saw TikToks while the show was filming of the behind the scenes where you could see that he was wearing Adidas, and it was just like,
but not only it was
just his feet. We're like, oh, that's definitely just a guy in a suit, and they didn't do anything other than this photo we're seeing right now. That it did not live up to, I think, our expectations for sure.
Yeah. Which is a shame, because that's as everybody here knows, it's my absolute favorite thing in the whole wide world. So I hate hating on it, but that is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I saw Avatar Fire and Ash. Did you guys see Avatar yet?
I haven't seen it. How was it? TJ said you said it was more Avatar.
The same. More of the same. It had, I think that Liz may have said that she liked it more. I think TJ, you did too.
The second one, absolutely.
The water and fire, way of water.
Way of the water.
Two
water. Yeah.
I thought that it was over 3 hours long. It was like 3 hours and 20 minutes long. Way too long. Had really it had 4 awesome fucking parts in it, but I have higher standards of James Cameron now, and I just wish that he'd stop making Avatar movies. I really would like him to do something else.
Doesn't he have an alien movie coming out soon? Wasn't there a trailer for it? Was that Cameron?
I think he's producing something.
Or was that Spielberg?
Terminator.
That was Spielberg.
Yeah. He is talking about Terminator again.
It was Spielberg though. That there's a teaser for his new alien movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's like War of the Worlds kind of.
Yeah. All right, time to get into homework.
Homework time. God, I've been bouncing back and forth like literally while we're talking. I've changed.
I'll go first.
Go for it.
All right. Okay. Wyatt, yours should come as no surprise, my friend. I've talked to you about it a lot, and you need to play all 3 of the Mass Effect games. That is your homework. All 3.
No.
All 3. I'm not including Andromeda. You don't have to play Andromeda.
Hold on.
I'm very confident that you'll be able to. You don't have to play all 3.
Before you continue, Wyatt, earlier today, me and Wyatt jumped on just a quick game of Arc Raiders, and we were talking about getting ready for the other stuff show. And I was like, I'm struggling, because I don't have something I feel is good enough for Bill. And Wyatt suggested something, and I was like, I don't know. I feel like I got to give Bill something that's going to a saga or something. Cause he always gives something that's just insanely long. So I have to match that. And sure enough, you give him
I specifically said all 3 because I knew that I would get some shit. Fuck you, Wyatt. You loved it. You fucking loved it.
Yeah, but I can't audiobook 3 Mass Effect games.
All right, so here's the thing. As much as
just say started.
I will absolutely.
As much of Mass Effect as you can get to.
100%.
Mass Effect 2, Wyatt, is one of my favorite games of all time.
Should he watch the first game and then just jump into the second?
Me? Oh, why? Oh, Ryan, you've played it. Do you think?
Oh yeah, I played all 3. I don't know. I don't remember much from the first one. And if it's really long,
that's why I think you need to play the first one. Why you need to play the first one.
I started the first one a long time
probably.
ago. Only got like an hour and a half in, and then kind of balanced
two.
out.
Even if you don't play 3, 3 was still good. But
if you're having a difficult time, if you are having a difficult time with 1, watch the recap, or you could even just in the Legacy Edition that has all 3 games. If you start game 2, it has the prequel comic that you watched beforehand, and it's very informative. Very informative.
All right. I like that. I love that.
Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
It's between 2.
I know what one is.
Bill, do it.
I don't know if you're going to be motivated to watch Welcome to Derry unless
that's what I thought it would be.
However, I also really want you to read Starter Villain.
Oh, I think that's happening.
I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, I think, but you kind of already said that you wanted to do that anyways.
I was about to say I'm probably doing that anyways.
Okay, all right. So, Welcome to Derry for you.
Okay.
TJ,
how many episodes is it?
Welcome to Derry is 8 very phenomenal episodes.
Okay, all right.
By the end of the first one, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, I'm in this.
Okay. I like this. But yeah, Ryan, you report back to me on how scary it is.
Yeah, I got you.
TJ, I'm going to give you something that is very near and dear to my heart, but I'm going to give you the easier one to do. Okay? Your homework from me is Silent Hill 2, the remake.
Ooh.
It is a horror game that is scarier.
Is that the one that's not out yet?
No, it's out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that came out.
Silent Hill 2 came out last year.
Right.
Silent Hill 2 is like scarier than The Evil Within in a more real, like nightmarish way. And it made me cry, and it is emotional. TJ, you are going to love this. Do you know anything about Silent Hill 2?
No.
I'm sorry. That's why it's homework.
God, this is like my least favorite homework I've ever gotten.
And then anyone that wants to do the extra credit, I cannot wait. So
just watch the movie, TJ.
Return to Silent Hill is an adaptation of Silent Hill 2, and Christoph Gans is the. Anyways, the director that did the first Silent Hill movie is doing this one, and I'm very excited about it.
I looked it up, and because I'm also highly anticipating this movie, and it looks as though it's only coming out in like major cities, not including anything in our area, but like New York City, San Francisco, things like that. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure.
Are you talking about Silent Hill 2?
Yeah, I don't think it's coming out worldwide.
It's wide release, 100%.
It is wide release eventually. I just don't know if it is in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks is the release date, but I don't know if that's the worldwide.
That's like the Hollywood release. Like
I could be wrong. But I thought I read that recently.
And extra credit if you guys want to do extra credit.
Hell no.
Greenland and Ford versus Ferrari for you two, Ryan and Wyatt. Okay. It's if you liked F1.
You haven't seen F1 yet.
Liz saw F1. Liz, which is better, F1 or Ford versus Ferrari?
You just said you didn't see it.
She said Ford versus Ferrari. I'm saying Liz. Yeah. Liz watched.
Honestly, I remember when Ford versus Ferrari came out, and I know that was Oscar talk and like people talking about it in a very high regard. F1 is not that. F1 is Top Gun Maverick, and it's like a very fun thrill ride that will do what Top Gun Maverick did for you if you enjoyed that.
Ford versus Ferrari will make you weep. All right.
I like stuff that makes me cry. So that sounds good. I'm gonna do mine then. Bill, let me get my homework for you, Bill, is, and this is because you and I connected a little bit earlier this year when I was playing Cyberpunk 2077. Your job is to watch Cyberpunk Edge Runners. It is the Cyberpunk anime that's on Netflix. I also watched that. I didn't bring it up while we were talking about shows because I knew I was going to assign this to you. It is 10 episodes. They're doing a second season, but it's not going to follow the same characters. It's going to follow a different time period. This happens before the game. There are then Easter eggs and items from the characters in the show that you can then get in the game that they've added into it.
I've done it.
And it is it's just an incredible series. Like it's such a good 10 episode. Bill, you love, Blade Runner 2049,
Mhm.
this is going to give you like that same type of feeling by the end of it if you stick with it. It's
All right.
fantastic. You'll
I
love it.
appreciate it being my homework because I need the motivation. This is why I love this, because it like
Yeah.
food in the
Exactly.
ass. You know what I mean? Yeah.
TJ, I've been bouncing back and forth between two for you because I really want you to start My Hero Academia. I think that you would love My Hero Academia, and I think that you should watch it. I'm still just saying that out loud. But a show that I have maybe more confidence in you liking, because I don't know how you'll. Then again, you liked Solo Leveling. You've watched more anime than the rest of them, I think, at this point. So you would really love My Hero Academia. But a show I haven't mentioned, HBO Task with Mark Ruffalo, one of the best detective dramas. It's the same people that made Mayor of Easttown with Kate Winslet a few years ago. That was like a detective drama. Mark Ruffalo's in it. There's a few other actors. Every episode was fantastic. I loved watching that show, and I think that you'll really dig it.
HBO. I really like Mark Ruffalo, so definitely. I've seen ads for it, so that's exciting. Yeah, I appreciate it not being like a life-changing thing that I have to like, adjust my life to.
That was another one where I was like, I gave you Expedition 33. That's a big one. I'm gonna give you it's 8 episodes or however many tasks is. It's an HBO season 1, but they got renewed for season 2, so they're gonna be doing a second season of it. So if you like it, you'll have that to look forward. Ryan,
Nicole, that was Koba barking like an asshole, not Walter.
Ryan, I bounced back through several. Especially because recently you played Hollow Knight Silk Song. That was a game that I was kind of surprised you played because it was
you
a more
did,
difficult.
Dude. I talked. Yeah,
you beat it.
I beat it. I beat the first Hollow Knight. Silk Song was hard. It was great. I was so frustrating at times, but no, I beat it.
And that knowledge of you liking Silk Song and like pushing through the hard stuff made me want to give you Elden Ring, which I'm not going to do. But Elden Ring slaps so hard, and I didn't like the weird, creepy From Software aesthetic either when I started that. And it's one of the best games of all time, and it's because of some of that same type of like push through the hard stuff.
Punishing.
I know.
But
yeah, it's not fun, Ryan. It's not fun.
No, Bill, you stop. You didn't beat it.
I like platforming. I like platforming so much. I push through the. Yeah.
Agreed. But Elden Ring is widely regarded amongst most of the From Software fans as the easiest one because you can decide, I'm not going to fight this boss. I'm going to go somewhere else, learn a bunch of magic spells, and then come back and like shoot a giant laser at this boss because I'm way overpowered now. Like it's incredible. I thought of that. Another platforming one that also bounced off. Did you ever play Celeste?
I love Celeste.
You love Celeste. Okay, good. I'm glad. That was one that I wrote down, and I couldn't remember if you had played it. It's one of my favorite games of all time. It's such a good one.
Yeah, the music.
I didn't necessarily want to do this because I don't feel like I don't like to repeat things. I need you to watch My Hero Season 2. I want you to.
But I'm going to do that anyways, aren't I?
I know, but this will make it.
Now I have to
do it before next other stuff show, and you will get what I mean when you get to the episode.
I will finish the entire series. You're right.
Exactly. You will get there, and you'll realize, this is what this show's going to do, and then that will be the true like jumping on point for like I want to see this through and just keep going, or take a break.
Why did my phone auto fill in My Hero Academia Katana? What is Katana? What is that a thing?
Maybe that was from Katana Zero that Bill had before that you wrote down. I have no idea.
Okay, weird.
I don't think.
All right, cool, got it.
All right. Oh, really quickly too. I'm adding an extra credit if anybody wants to do it for each of you. That's an easy one because I'm going to give you 3 albums to listen to. I picked out an album for each of you that I think that you should each listen to. TJ, there's an artist called Theo Katzman. He has an album called Modern Johnny. It has a longer album title on it. I think you would dig because I know you like Noah Kahan, and that's a little bit of folksy.
Theo Katzman.
Maybe you've listened to it already.
I don't know, but
what's the name of the album again?
It's called Modern Johnny. I'll send you a link to it. I think it has a slightly longer title than just Modern Johnny. That's what I always call it.
Oh no,
Modern Johnny, Songs in the Age of Vibe.
Songs in the Age of Vibe. Yep.
Yeah. I'll take a screenshot and send the albums to you. Ryan,
that's a good album.
I want you to listen to, as extra credit if you want to, Radiohead's In Rainbows, one of my favorite albums of all time.
Okay.
There are certain things that remind me of the Used Heartwork album. There's elements of that in Rainbows that it's very different than that. It's not the same. But there's a connection there. And then Bill, just because when we were reviewing Invincible and the finale, and you liked that 9 Inch Nails song, I think you should listen to With Teeth by 9 Inch Nails as extra credit. No pressure to get it done, to actually listen to it.
Wet Teeth?
It's called With Teeth. WITH. With
Nicole,
Teeth. 9 Inch Nails album.
Wyatt once tweeted or something about Theo Katzman or whatever, and I just started listening to it, and I listened to just that album, and then I like went hard into that album many times, and so that I love that album. That's the only thing I know from him. But.
Yeah, it's very good. He has 2 other albums that are also really good, so if you like that one, you can explore the other ones, but that one I think is his strongest.
Nice.
Several songs that Nicole and I come back to all the time. But those are extra credit. Again, they're 30 to 40 minutes each, I feel like. So they're easy ones to just put on if you want to. No pressure to actually complete it since it's extra credit.
Yep.
Okay.
TJ, you or me?
I feel like I wrote down 2 predictions. I felt like I knew that Bill was going to assign you Welcome to Derry, and I feel like I know what you're going to assign to Bill. I'm almost
interesting.
positive.
I'd like to know. You want me to go then?
I'll write it down.
Okay, I'll go.
Okay.
I struggled until like today.
So did I.
I didn't have anything for you guys, and I've been wanting to think, and I feel like I spent it all last episode of the other stuff show. Like I put it all into that one. So I think I'm going to do something a little bit different. Now I am going to tell you guys what I kind of like, what my fallback is. For Bill, it would be something Daniel Warren Johnson. For Wyatt, it would have been Drops of God. Both of those things need to happen anyways.
Yeah.
DJ, yours, the only thing I could think of that would be like really interesting that I really want you to do is Way Too Expensive. And so I couldn't think of something else. And
he's loaded. He's got a lot of money.
And that's to go see The Outsiders. But that's
it's in New York City.
No, Toronto will be the next one. Or New York.
Yeah, I would do that.
It's like 3-something ticket. It's we'll see.
But The Outsiders was in Stay Golden, Pony Boy.
Yeah, that's really funny. Yeah, but no, it's an incredible. It won. Yeah, it's incredible musical.
Do you have one for me?
Really love it. It would have been that. Otherwise, so those were the temporary ideas that I decided to not go with, and instead I want to do something else, and it's gonna be the same for all of you.
Ooh.
And I'm not sure. I feel like this is thrown around a lot. We know each other so well. We put it out there all the time, but we never actually commit to it. So once and for all, everyone needs to make their official top 10 favorite movies of all time.
Oh my God, dude.
In order.
I love it.
So you have to commit.
It's impossible.
It's time. I know, but you know what? And here's the thing. And here's what I want to do. Get it? We're going to write them down. And then you could change them. Check in every other stuff show. Hey, does that replace Dune on your top 10? Like, just do it. Let's just do it. And then what I like, real quick. And what I like about this is I want to find out what is on your top 10 that I've never seen. Because that feels like a fun extra credit. Because I thought about doing this for 100%. Everything. Wyatt, give me your top 10 albums. Bill, give me your top 10 games. TJ, top 10 movies. And then it's like, you know what? Let's figure out what actually is like. There's something on my list that I bet none of you have seen. And it's like, that's interesting to me. And I would probably give it to you as homework. But I think first I want to do this first. So
I have
all
a list.
of you, and you can.
I have a list already.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna have to go.
Completed.
I'm gonna have to go on Wikipedia and look at every movie ever fucking released from 1987.
I know.
Now.
And you know what? We always talk
about
about
it. Movies that I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna be so mad at
myself. And guess what? You have 6 months to do it. Yeah. This is the best opportunity to do it. Make it now, and then every once in a while, check it, redo it.
Bill, you just said that you would have to go online and look at every movie that's ever come out from 1987 to now. Is Alien not going to be on your list? That's the problem, dude. There are movies that came out before you were born.
That's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
It's too
I'm going purely on vibes. I'm going to go purely on vibes. And while we're talking about it and somebody mentions another movie, I'm going to go, oh, that's terrible. I should have put that on the list. And then next time
you do it.
Another list.
So try and keep an ongoing list on your phone or something because you're going to keep moving it. And then in 6 months, I want to see your completed list.
I love this.
Bill, you got 3 of them right there.
I mean, that's true.
I love this so much that I almost would suggest, and we'll talk about it as we get closer. I feel feel like this should be even a separate episode than the other stuff show where we just do this part of it, because we can go so long on 10 movies a piece. Like
that's what I was worried about.
I like the idea of even isolating that, and then it is something that we check in on. People are already asking for more other stuff show. They want us checking in every now and then. Like either way we do
you
it.
want them in order,
I think it's gonna be great.
Yes,
that's so.
I know that's the hard part. You can
Ranked.
do the 10 right now. You can do the 10 right now. Rank
Not
it.
ranked. Not ranked.
I know. That's why I'm saying. I know.
I love it. I love
know.
it. I can't wait.
I can't wait. This
just
means
for
I
the
have
look
to do
on-
it too.
I can't wait for the look on TJ's face of him just going, Bill, you put that movie over that movie, and just
Yeah,
yelling at
that's
it.
what- that's all it's
I'm
gonna
gonna
be.
agree. I'm gonna agree because
That's all
like I
it's gonna
feel like the one thing I love so much in this world is movies, and like they mean everything to me. So I don't know how I'm gonna. I do not know how I'm gonna.
I like
do
it.
this.
I
don't know
like
how
it.
I'm gonna do this. This is the hardest thing I'm ever.
And I
gonna
love
do.
the idea, Ryan. I love the idea, like you said, that like we should do this, but then rotate to different genres as well. Album, comic, video game.
What I think would be cool is like, okay,
yeah.
you've got my 10. Now it's like, what on this list have you guys not seen?
Yeah.
And then after that, albums. What on this list have you not listened to? You know, like, and try and pull from that. Because I feel like we're starting to get to the point where it's like, this came from me struggling to think of something for you guys. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What? Yeah. That's all.
Another thing I think is going to make it
we have
difficult.
seen Godzilla -1, by the way.
-2 comes out June 1st, or -0. It's called June 1st.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Another thing that's going to make this difficult is like trying to determine like best movie versus favorite movie
That's why I
versus
said
meaningful. So like
Yeah,
favorite could be like this is my favorite. This one I love this movie. But this one I don't love as much, but it means so much more to me than this other movie because of my childhood or like whatever. Like, that's what I think is going to be tough.
And I think favorite is the right word, because if it's meaningful or if it's the best, those also fit into favorite. This one is third in my favorite because it's just such a good movie. Or this one's fifth on my favorite list because it's so meaningful to me. That's why.
This is why I'm already on board for this. Nicole and I are doing this all the time, where we're just like making lists and ranking things constantly. So I'm on board.
All right. Well, mine
great homework.
Thank you.
Remember how I said I have existential dread and anxiety? Like I don't.
This is one of those.
Bill, they're not going to put it on your tombstone. Okay, you can change it.
I hope they don't. I hope they don't.
So
lists.
I struggled with Wyatt and Bill. Ryan, I've known yours for some time.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I'll start with Ryan.
That makes me feel better about it. Because you didn't change it. So that means it's
you should not
meant to be.
You should not feel good about it. You shouldn't feel good. So I just recently transitioned to third shift. So now I'm working third shift. So you and Ryan, we can watch it together. We can watch it during the day while the sun's out.
Oh no. Nope.
Haunting of Hill House.
Nope.
Yes!
Get me out.
Yes!
Ryan, you'll be okay. Come back, Ryan. You'll be okay.
It's gonna make his top 10 list. It's gonna make his top 10 list.
I brought him back. Ryan,
I
brought him back.
I watched it.
And making my eyes water.
I don't like the scary stuff. It is
Ryan,
genuinely really, really good.
I just feel like the story is so good it's not fair that you're missing out.
I know. It's not
because you don't like horror. You have to see it.
I'm very glad that I got into the Flanagan-verse, whatever it's called. Like with I think I still I'm in the minority, but I really like what was the one with the rich family that was Edgar Allan Poe one, the more recent one.
Yeah. Follow the House of Usher.
The
ending of that show sticks.
Yeah, it's incredible, but Hill House is up there as well. Yeah.
No, I know all of those reasons. It is. I know, and I actually am very excited for that stuff. Just not excited for the other stuff, but we'll see. It'll be all right.
It's funny because earlier on in this show, when you were talking about Welcome to Derry, you were like, yeah, like I don't mind that, but it's just the things like this and Haunting of Hill House, things like Haunting of Hill House. That's the stuff I don't want to watch, and I'm looking down at my notes like,
Ryan, can I just tell you that the Haunting of Hill House made me like tears were streaming down my face. Like I was doing this like that. Like I was crying. It is so good.
One of the
I
best
would
things I've
kiss
ever seen.
Mike Flanagan on the mouth for making that show. That's how good it is.
I struggled with the other two. I just feel like they're not strong, but it is what it is. Wyatt, for you, I have The Nice House on the Lake. It is
okay.
I believe
Very
it's
good.
I believe it's 12 issues. Did you read it, Bill?
Fuck yeah. You made me read it.
The Nice House on the Lake?
Yeah, with the friends that go there, and the one friend comes in, he's like, "Hey
In
guys,
their
guess
cabin?
what?" Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't made you read that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is now completed. And I think it's 12 issues. So it's phenomenal. James Tinian, the writer of, I mean, a billion things,
Killing the
but
Children.
Something is Killing the Children.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, dude,
Wyatt,
it's
you're
so
gonna
fucking good.
fucking love it. It's so Wyatt. It's so Wyatt-y.
I'm super excited.
Bill, the thing I'm gonna assign you, I don't know. I have 3 things on here. I have 3 things. I could just say what all 3 of them are.
To assign Murder Falcon, but all you have to do is finish Expedition 33 now.
Yeah.
And
then he's gonna have to read everything by Daniel Warren Johnson.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to give Wyatt and Ryan my 3, and then the 3 of us will discuss it, and Bill will not have a say.
I like this.
Okay?
I like this.
Yeah, I like that too.
This is the worst podcast episode ever so far, by the way. This is my top 1 episode of badness.
Bill, if I gave you all 3 of these things, it will be less than probably playing Silent Hill 2, probably.
Okay.
So it's not bad. So my first one, I'm not sure, Bill, if you've even done this. I don't think you have, but I also feel like it shouldn't be homework because it should be required by every member of the Invincible podcast. Season 2 was just announced for Beef, which I didn't think was coming back.
What?
Yeah.
Different cast this time now, though. Not Stephen Young.
Which makes sense.
I thought it was them.
No, I think it's different people.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I started that. Don't make me watch that, guys.
Dude, that show rocks.
I started it.
I'm so sad that you didn't vibe with it. It's so good.
That's insane. The other one is Bill claims to be, I am, but Bill claims to be a big Tina Fey fan, but has not seen 30 Rock. 30 Rock is so funny. And I was going to say the entire season 1, it's 23 episodes, I think, 21 episodes at like 23 minutes each. And then the other one that I have is seasons 1 and 2 of Solo Leveling.
Oh, Solo Leveling.
What is Solo Leveling?
It's an anime. And it is
very anime, but it's good.
It's a great starter anime, I would say, because it does not take a long time to get going, and it is a lot of fun. It's a lot of action and fight sequences. It's very good. I think that all of you guys would like it.
I don't know which came out first, but it is like Battle Royale. It is Battle Royale and Hunger Games. It is that to Solo Leveling and Dungeon Crawler Call. It is very similar.
Yeah,
but it's
there's
like
a
an
lot
anime
of video game mechanics in it.
The things I would do to Tina Fey, though, diabolical.
Too close to the mic.
You would play Magic the Gathering with Tina Fey all.
Oh my god! I would let her win so bad.
No, you wouldn't.
Give her your commander deck.
He would
you just say that I would give Tina Fey my commander deck?
Yeah,
that's the funniest thing ever.
Because he won't let anybody play with that commander deck. So yes, he would let her play with that one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
As somebody who has not seen either of those, I would go with Solo Leveling.
Because what was it? Solo Leveling, 30 Rock?
30 Rock.
Or season 1 of 30 Rock. It's so funny.
I thought there was a third thing. I thought you said there was a third thing, or is it just those two?
It was Beef, but he said that he tried it and didn't like it.
Yeah.
But he only watched 2 episodes.
Which it would have been Beef. It would have been Beef.
I'm hesitant to give you Solo Leveling because I just gave you an anime to watch in Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
I could flip a
But-
coin.
It's also true.
I have no say. So whatever
True.
you guys
You don't
want.
get a
I'm not
say.
going to tell you what I
I've only seen a little bit of 30 Rock. I think I watched like that first season, and it is really good. And I think you should enjoy it and would watch it. But yeah, Solo Leveling is a blast, and it goes super quick, and it's tons of fun.
What did you assign him? That's anime.
Solo Level. Edge Runners.
Yeah, Cyberpunk.
But that's
Edge
not
Runners.
really.
All right,
That's
we're
not
gonna-
really anime. That's more like
Yeah.
Devil May Cry. Like
Yeah, it is still like it's Studio Trigger, which is one of the big popular anime studios that made it. But yeah, it is a little more self-contained, and Edge Runners it's a cyberpunk show. You're gonna see so many references to the game in that you'll click with that is very different than Solo Leveling. So yeah, I like those. Space them out. Don't do them both back to back, maybe. But yeah, Solo Leveling is great.
I have 3 shows.
Solo Leveling seasons 1 and 2, Bill. They're quick, and you might have to download Crunchyroll to watch them.
True.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like $5 a month.
But then you could just watch My Hero Academia right after that. Too.
It's on Hulu. Is it
My
on
Hero?
Solo
Hulu?
Leveling?
Yeah. No.
Oh,
My
My
Hero.
Hero?
Oh, my
I don't
God.
know. It bounces around. Seasons 1 and 2 were on Netflix for a while. The only place you can watch all of My Hero, I think, is on Crunchyroll. But I don't know. It's been a while.
Did I give
Rinse
him
and
on there?
reset. You can use his
Recap.
password. There you go.
Recap what everybody has. Why?
I have, for my homework, top 10 movies of all time list, just like we all do. I have The Nice House on the Lake, which I'm really excited about because I don't want to know anything more about it. I'm very excited to go in knowing nothing.
Yep.
And
so
I have Mass Effect. I wrote 1 through 3 question mark.
Why don't do it? Don't just out of
No, I want you to
If I-
enjoy it. I want if
I
you like
play-
the first
If
one.
I play one and I enjoy it, why would I stop?
It's
if I know
really
exactly
just Mass
two
Effect
others
2.
are great?
It's
Yeah.
really just Mass Effect 2. Just
Yeah.
if you can, try Mass
I
Effect
want to.
1.
I want
Otherwise, just
and this is a great one because it's like Ryan said, it's a thing that I know that I probably would love. So many people have recommended Mass Effect, and it is very Expanse gets talked about with Mass Effect all the time, and I know it's my type of stuff. That I'm enjoying it. Matt is a little upset that he's worried it's going to take away from Arc Raider time.
Yeah, dude, that's what I
another-
was just
Real
thinking.
quick, extra credit for Ryan and Bill. If you guys buy Arc Raiders, I will Sherpa you through any parts of it that you want to Sherpa for. It's so much fun. We've had such a blast just hopping on.
I
and
wish it
doing
was
silly
more
things.
players. I wish it was.
Yeah.
I know it is.
3 is
It's
just
frustrating
so-
that's only 3, but especially like there's always a time where like, oh, it's just me and TJ and Matt's at work,
Yeah.
or it's just me and Matt and TJ's at work, and like there's always a shuffle that we can throw people in there.
So it's only when one of the core 3 are not playing, Ryan,
Exactly.
That is
that
correct.
we will be
that's
allowed.
not what I'm
No, that is
saying.
correct, Wyatt.
That's what
That
it
is
is.
correct,
What I'm
Wyatt. That is
saying.
correct, Wyatt. That is
No.
correct, Wyatt.
Mine is Haunting of Hill House. Welcome to Derry. And you guys suck. And finishing My Hero Academia.
All right, which
And
one of those
listening-
3 do you really want to start right now? Am I right
We're
though?
gonna start My Hero Academia. Listen to some Radiohead.
TJ, I 100% want you to watch it with Ryan.
I would watch it with you if you want to watch it. I would rewatch it just to.
Breakfast at the House.
I'm down. It's so fucking good.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how sunny it is. Your house will be haunted in the middle of the day.
it
That's
won't.
That's a good thing.
I
Yeah,
don't like
that-
scary things, and I was okay with it. Bill, I was more like unnerved and had those feelings of like is there something in the middle of the night from reading We Used to Live Here than I got from Haunting of Hill House. You know what I
Okay.
mean? That book messed me up. I would not recommend Ryan read that book compared to Haunting of Hill House. He'll be fine through Haunting of Hill House.
I have Task
Yeah.
from Wyatt. Top
Task?
10 movies of all time. And Silent Hill 2.
What? Can I ask you a question? Why are you hating on this so much? You love horror games.
I do, but it's that old style of game like Resident Evil and Silent Hill where it's just like they're running and then they come close to a door and then it like freezes and then it like goes in and then they're just running around and you're looking for something, but you're literally
I
just
think you're
running down,
picturing
running around.
Resident
like
Evil
that. You're-
1.
You're that's why I'm giving you the remake. The remake is like fucking Chronos. Like, and it's like Dead Space. It's like Evil Within. It's
Yeah, it's not the original.
it's third person over the shoulder, like it's deep horror, man.
I've
you know
watched
what
you
it
play
is?
the remake at your place.
Yeah, it is.
Like
It
Dead Space,
is.
right?
It is. Yeah, but it's more like you're playing Hill House. Like it's like that.
No, I know
kind
the
of game.
genre. I just mean the gameplay.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
All right, Bill, what do you got?
Wyatt gave me Cyberpunk Edge Runners with The Teeth by
With
9 Inch
teeth.
Nails. The Teeth? With teeth?
With teeth. I will send you screenshots of all the albums.
That's probably a good idea.
I already downloaded mine, Wyatt. I got mine.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I got mine.
Ryan, just the meanest thing you could ever think of. That's not fun at all. And then TJ, Solo Level or Leveling?
Solo leveling. Yeah.
Leveling. Okay.
Like
and
you're
My
on
Hero
your own in the
Academia-
video game. You're gonna just go and grind away at it.
My Hero Academia 1 through 8 is on Hulu. It's on Disney.
Oh,
Plus.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That's good. So you should
All
watch
right.
that too, Bill.
All right, guys. Wow,
We did it.
Landed on 3 hours. Not bad.
We did it.
Good job.
Bye.
We will see everybody again in 6 months for another Other Stuff show to talk about how we did and everything else that we've been into. But by the time we get to that, we will have gone through just
Oh
the
my
most
God, you're
Invincible.
right.
The most
Yeah.
Invincible. I just thought the other day that how I told you guys like screeners might be happening soon. Like if this comes out in early March,
Yep.
like this is
Let's
crazy.
not. Don't boast about that. We probably won't
not
get on
boasting.
that early.
No, but the trailer will be very soon. Like that's
If I'm
gotta be
right,
this month.
maybe
Wyatt
tomorrow.
thinks it's going to be tomorrow.
It's true.
Who knows?
Good stuff though.
Well,
Okay.
thanks
So much-
thanks
so
for
much to
everybody
come.
for sticking in the chat, and
Yeah.
it's super fun
Yep.
always to get everybody together. So
That's
thanks,
right.
Hey
guys.
Thanks,
Wyatt,
everybody.
Wyatt. What are you doing right now? What are you doing right
I'm gonna eat some food first, but I might want to play some Arc Raiders later.
now?
Oh, good. Yeah,
All
I'll
right.
jump on because Matt's not right. Right, Matt?
Yeah, Matt,
Right,
you're not
Matt?
allowed. We're gonna let Ryan try.
Okay,
Give
bye.
Ryan the controller.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Did I
Are we
do
still
it?
live?
No, live.